brainless moron, a mouth drooler, coming on the stream to derail, and that's what I mean, it's not allowed. So please understand that. If you bring that stuff in here, you're gonna get your boot, my boot to your ass. Oh?
Bitch, I'm helpless, I'm a loser. Alcohol abuser, mouth drooler. Wish you found me sooner, I was cooler. Now I'm just a brain dead, mouth drooler. Bitch, I'm helpless, I'm a loser. Alcohol abuser, mouth drooler. Wish you found me sooner, I was cooler. Now I'm just a brain dead, mouth drooler. Booze on my wrist, drool on my lip. Come close, baby, yeah, wanna see it drip. They wanna see me clip, I wanna see a tip. Hateful slurs, yeah, I might just let it slip. Dents in my chat, trying to watch me react. Skulls caved in, but the wheelchair's fast. Wipe off the drool and I'm coming right back. Get the money quick, but I'm spending it faster. Just got a character to master.
Please.
Fuck a blood test, fuck Jasper. Give me receipts, not a ruler. Fuck a den head, I'm a mouth drooler. Bitch, I'm helpless, I'm a loser.
Look, another one. Fall guy.
Alcohol abuser, mouth drooler. Wish you found me sooner, I was cooler.
The chat.
Now I'm just a brain dead, mouth drooler. Bitch, I'm helpless, I'm a loser.
Look, another one. Fall guy.
Alcohol abuser, mouth drooler.
Rekieta Mall.
Wish you found me sooner, I was cooler. Now I'm just a brain dead, mouth drooler.
Rekieta Mall.
Give me your
Rekieta Mall.
mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon. I'm tired of people saying that because I am who I am, I can't eat shit out of my fucking ass.
Who?
The chap.
Suck a dog off.
Eat it. It's my fucking.
All right, children, gather around. It's time for the Swaycast 51 in 4K with 0 lag, or so I've been told.
I am fucking based. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. Take your fucking ass and eat it. Eat it.
Who?
Kiwi Farms. I want to mail you a spoon on a daily fucking basis. Phil's a racist, Phil's a sexist, Phil's this, Phil's that. I am who I am. I am fucking based. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my ball. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing a meme. Oh, this is crazy. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. I am who I am. Eat it.
Thank you, Indrid, for 16 months, brother.
Please.
Women be membering, dude. And big ups, Mr. Extravagant, for 15 months, dude. I added back the memberships on the screen, so you should be able to see the names of the people that are members. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy advanced stuff. Okay, one more song and let's get it going. This one is gonna be The Bust, the Triumphant Bust remix.
Masturbating in front of children. Yeah, that's he was caught masturbating. I think he's like 35 years.
Big ups Casio Kid for 14 months, dude.
Who? I just want the bust. Oh man, bust. Give me the monster. Bust. Wow, it's big. Bust.
Who?
I just want the. You're milking a human. I just want the bust. I just want the eating. I just want the. I am fucking based. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls.
fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing a meme. Oh, this is cringe.
Eat it. Eat it. I just want the bust. Oh man. Bust. Give me the monster. Bust. Wow. It's
Hey, you know, I should do I don't know why I didn't get that idea yet. I should do what Metro Boomin did with BBL Drizzy and just make a beat and let everybody just roast DSP on it. Why didn't I come up with this?
I just want the.
Okay, it's time to blow.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the chocolate starfish.
Yes. Yes. I need that sound clip. I love that sound clip. It's the fucking greatest. Anyways, welcome everybody. This is Swaycast 51 in 4K, 1000 frames per second, silky smooth with zero lag. Speaking of zero lag, the guy fixed Street Fighter 6. He did it, bro. And he just did it by, I guess, changing the settings or something. I don't really know much about that. So now we're gonna watch the daily wrap. Welcome, chat. You guys are here today, and I'm also here today. So we're about to be here together and watch some level 1 stuff. So I don't know what he's been up to the last couple of days. All I've been hearing about is him fixing Street Fighter and having no lag. And the really funny thing about that is that now the excuse is that he learned how to play the game when it was laggy, and he needs to relearn it without lag. And that's why he sucks right now, but he's not gonna suck at some point. And also, I think he started begging for a PC, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys probably know better about this than me. So we're gonna watch some clips. That's why I started early, so we can go through some recaps and re-snorts and see what's been happening. Because yes, at some point, obviously, the guy is gonna start aggressively begging for a PC. I think it's better to do it now than when the PC eventually breaks and he needs to just actually sit there on stream and ask people to get him a PC. But wait, how is he gonna sit there when he can't stream? Is he gonna stream from the mini PC? I think that's gonna be pretty fun. Should be pretty fun. What's up, Joe? I've been having a good day. Yes, last couple of days been good, but I've been pretty busy. So yeah, I'm gonna try and stream as much as possible until next month, and then I'll be leaving for my annual helping my parents with the family business situation. So I'm gonna be still around, but it's gonna be less frequent, and it's gonna be kind of random. So yes. Anything else to say? I don't think so. Let's watch this stupid ass daily wrap. Because this one has a great thumbnail that is him basically like grabbing the camera as if he's trying to hug us because he fixed Street Fighter, dude. He fixed the game. Actually did it. Oh, and in the start of June is my birthday, so I'm considering doing some kind of a birthday marathon with a bunch of gimmicks. But I don't know the gimmicks yet, and I don't know. Might not survive that long. DSP gonna outlive me.
And welcome to the daily.
So, okay, what did he do? What did he do? Sorry, forgot to upload this. Oh yeah, he literally forgot to upload a daily wrap. And I saw a couple of people have been wondering what happened with it, but he forgot to upload it.
Monday, the 27th of May, 2024, which I am very happy to report was a very good day.
Very good day.
And it's for
I love, oh my god, it's almost endearing. Watch him delude himself so much, thinking that he fixed the Street Fighter lag. When, I mean, nothing changed, right? I don't know how this works on a technical level, but I would think nothing actually changed. Or the difference, the improvement is completely negligible. I'm almost like 100% sure it's like that. Because, I mean, come on. Come on. And yeah, so basically all I heard was that he turned off the VSync, and that's what usually prevents you from having screen tearing. And I've heard that his screen tearing is pretty bad now, but I haven't actually seen the footage.
some pretty interesting reasons.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is pretty right. I'm pretty sure it's a placebo effect. That's I think the best term to call this is placebo effect.
All right, two big reasons I would argue. All right, let's talk a little bit about it.
And big ups Mr. Matt for 9 months.
Today, recapping.
So let's hear what he got to say.
And talking about the fact that I had experimented the night before on Sunday night trying to get my mini PC to run Street Fighter 6.
But wait. Did he buy Street Fighter 6 on the mini PC as well? Full price? Hold on, I need to hear this.
Installed the Street Fighter 6 demo to it.
The demo.
I turned everything off, every single effect, and I turned it to 720p. And then when I
All right, he actually did something that is unusual, where he just got the free thing and not the full price thing.
played it, not only did it run, but it had absolutely zero input lag. When I
Whoa,
it literally went,
dude, he can now cheat like everybody else on PC.
I was like, whoa, that's crazy good. But of course, it looks atrociously bad. I'm not going to play it like that.
Oh yeah, but he's gonna beg for a new PC. Oh my god, this is gonna be so disgusting. Cause you know what he wants. Like with a couple of years ago when he was trying to get that PC from somebody that volunteered to buy it for him, and then Review Tech USA was injected into this plot line, and Review Tech USA offered to give him a pretty good PC. For DSP, it was actually an amazing PC. But he said no, because, I mean, he's a bitch. And then the guy that proposed to give him the PC in the first place, to buy him a PC, that guy pulled out. So this guy went from potential 2 PCs to 0 PCs. So yeah, it's a pretty DSP thing. And you know what he wants to do? He wants somebody, like a dedicated pay pig, to spend the money on the PC so it doesn't disrupt his income that he gets on his streams. I mean, that's pretty obvious. He's admitted that in the past. Because, of course, if he puts up a big leaderboard or a tracker or a goal for a PC, it's not really gonna, you know, people are not gonna give him money for the champions, dude. Speaking of which, the other day, it was actually crazy. Let me show you. Allow me to explain. I don't know why this post is pulled up, but it's a good post. If you know these two, you know what this post is about. So here we got Mr. Gamebox, Gaybacks, and I think the latest estimate was unironically like 1700. Actually, for real, I cannot believe this. And this is what happens when DSP is good with money. You think he's gonna pay off some of his debts. You think he's gonna save it up so he doesn't end up in a destitute situation again. No, this is literally what happens. He pays his bills and then everything else is just money for fun. Which, I mean, it's cool having money for fun, but if you're the guy who is known for always being broke, you might want to try and not be that, at least like once. Come on, just try. It might work out. Oh. Yeah, let me just skip to these. Big up Sculpt Side Phil, who says this.
He's been building up the PC bag for you.
Yes, and the previous one failed spectacularly, so he just dropped it. But at some point, there was like heavy implying that the PC is gonna break almost immediately. He was talking about, oh my god, man, the PC didn't want to start today. I had to reboot it, and I had to turn it off, and I had to hit it. I had to do this. I had to do that. And, you know, I mean, it's DSP. You can't trust him on anything, especially on tech. Because unlike, well, I was going to make a Review Tech USA joke, but Review Tech USA always has, like, technical difficulties, and it's pretty shit. So, yes, he doesn't know shit.
Looking like fresh made Aroscon Polo, let's see.
So robust.
She's gonna amaze us today with his asinine behavior today. Big ups to all the boyfriends, keep hanging and banging me a cat.
Yes. Big up Swaggy Davis Jr. Big up Scope Side Phil, and then we have Shortswald, who says this.
Howdy Meerkat. Anyone ask him why he doesn't say, hint hint. I know why, but curious his take when he stops something. Glad he stopped saying it.
Well, because, I mean, it gets a little bit too obvious at some point that he's just begging. So he kind of tried, after Moist Critical called him out for it, he tried to repackage it in a way where it's not so explicit. It's not so in your face. But at some moments, it just is because it's DSP. That's what he does. Like, that's his whole gimmick, is like a street beggar, always looking broke and always needing your help. That's like his actual appeal as an entertainer. So yeah, that's kind of how it is. But I do remember him saying hint hint, which, you know, it was pretty shameless and very obvious that he was just asking you for money. Yesterday also, I think, he spent most of his stream with like $4, and then somebody gave him like 20 something to save him, but it was like a save. It was an almost a Hail Mary. That was a miserable stream. So what happened was he was going to play multiverses, but the game didn't work. So he played Street Fighter instead.
On that, what I wanted to do today on the first stream was mess around with Street Fighter 6 on PS5 and to see what options were actually available in the console version, because I knew it did not have all the options of the PC version when it comes to graphical things going on and off and stuff like that. But I wanted to see if I tweaked some of the settings or whatever, if I could get this thing to run a little better, because right now, as I've been telling you guys, it just seems like I'm playing underwater with massive delay between when I do something.
Come on, man.
When it actually happens in the game.
Oh, this is so pathetic.
This morning,
It's so pathetic because you can see he really, really believes he's good at Street Fighter, and he genuinely feels robbed when the game does something that he doesn't want it to do. And it's like, dude, come on. You're 42 years old. We're talking about like negligible microseconds, milliseconds of input delay. You can't see that. You can't react to that. You don't even notice that. It's fucking pathetic.
tried a few different things. The
Big
first
ups
thing I found
Kenneth
out,
Douglas for 13 months, dude.
happy
I think I
about
forgot to give you a
is that
shout
I
out
can actually
type of thing.
play any video game on PS5 or Xbox at 4K resolution on my local television, and then it goes to the.
Oh yes, this is now a thing as well. He is playing games on 4K.
At 1080p resolution.
And then the capture card, I guess, converts it to like 1080p. So basically, he gets all the benefit and you don't get anything. But if you listen to him, he's going to tell you how this is somehow good for you.
PC. Meanwhile, he could buy one himself and write it off as a business expense.
Well, yeah, but he also needs to have the money. And as you can see here, this could have been a good half of a gaming PC or a streaming PC. If we're talking about a streaming PC, he could have bought one with this money that he spent literally to be number 30 on the WWE Champions event. He's not even top 20. He's not even top 10. We're just like actually doing it for the sports. We're doing it for the love of the game at this point. We're just wailing out for fun. Which, I mean, great job.
I didn't realize it, but my capture device has 4K pass-through.
Wow.
I could have been playing 4K
Based.
the entire time for the last year to year and a half, and I didn't realize it. So that one's on me, obviously. Though, kind of sucks that I didn't know that. But the cool thing is,
This whole mobile game thing never ceases to amaze me, man. You know, you take away the mobile games, he's still a lolcow, he's still cringe, he's still like all these other things, he's still a beggar, blah, blah, blah. But the mobile games adds this aspect to him as a lolcow that makes him even more appealing. Because now every time you see him get money, you're expecting the TJ Gamebox estimate. You're expecting it. Some people actually are pretty good at guessing it as well. There was this Otter guy on Twitter that almost exactly guessed how much money he was going to spend by doing the calculation between how much money DSP got in tips the whole week and some other calculation. I don't know what, but he was pretty much on point.
and now that I'm actually using that feature, games should just look a lot better for me. At least I would hope. That's number one. But the other thing is, I tested out some stuff with the PS5 version of Street Fighter 6. Sadly, it just doesn't have any or many game or graphical options in it. The PC version has a
2K could have gotten him a really good PC, but no.
But this is like, I mean, I think of it as like buying a $3,000 PC for a child that only plays Minecraft and Roblox. It's like, it's a waste of resources. It's a waste of money. He doesn't need something that is that sophisticated or that deep. He's not going to use it to where it actually justifies the purpose. It's like buying a huge 4K TV and watching shitty ass like cable television in 720p. It just doesn't make sense.
billion. The PC version is like 500.
Big ups, Jay.
Every single graphical thing, on, off, high, low, mid, all those options. None of those exist on PlayStation.
He's playing like he's underwater. Someone get old man Bernal to quit drinking those review tech seltzers.
The review tech seltzers.
Controller and LinkedIn film.
Yeah, I like the gimmick that the casino guys came up with. That Review Tech is actually drinking cannabis seltzer. He's drinking that weed seltzer. So he's popping the, what was it, the edibles. He's popping the seltzer, everything. He's fucked up on like level 1,000, 24/7. Yes, drinkable weed.
But There's an option.
But no, I still think it's a normal seltzer. Also, what's up with lolcows and seltzer? DSP got it. Review Tech got it. Goddamn.
It says reduce input delay. Now, the catch of this is that if you turn it on, it creates screen tearing. Okay? And there is screen tearing in the visuals if this is enabled. But I turned it on. And I went to training mode. And I started pressing jab. And I was like,
whoa.
this is instantaneous.
Instantaneous. Look at this.
Delay. And now,
But okay, well, hold on. Why, if it's such a big problem of him playing against people on PC, why doesn't he just turn off crossplay? Because, I'm a little bit confused right now. Because he's gonna play against less people? Yes. And also, he just said he played on offline, and he got no latency. I mean, yeah, you're playing offline.
Feature on, there is absolutely no delay at all.
No delay. Okay, well now I expect him to be one of the best players in the world. Based on what he's been telling us this whole time, he should be an amazing Street Fighter player now, because all his issues are fixed, right? Or at least they will be when he actually spends like $3,000 on a PC. All the issues are going to be fixed. Because as you know, Phil likes to throw money at issues so they can be fixed.
Pressing the button, it's out in the game. And I said, we're going to try this today online. So I picked E Honda, who I didn't know how the changes were going to pan out for him. I knew what the changes were, but I didn't know exactly how they were going to, be factored into the gameplay. Within the first 1 to 2 matches, I noticed a distinct difference and massive improvement.
Bro, come on.
Block on reaction. I could see someone doing something and try to stuff it. Block a ball for full screen.
I love this. I love this. I want him to be as gaslit as possible. We need to gas him up that it's really like life-changing difference. He is now the best. I want him to believe that legitimately, because then the failure is going to be even more delicious.
Hit him straight. Like, whoa. Someone would jump at me. I neutral jump, kick him right out of the air. Things that I could not do previously. I would jump and try to press a button and it wouldn't come out. It would be delayed. I would try to do something fast. It would be delayed. I would try to do meaties and things, and all the timing would be delayed. And in fact, the moves were coming out so quickly, I had to adjust. Like, I always had to tap anti-airs early. Now I actually have to...
Yeah, we got it.
Because I'm like, okay, that beats that. Got it. Okay, my timing was off. When Blocker does the command throw, you got to do standing jab.
Oh, we got this shitty retelling of gameplay. This is the worst thing he does. Like, actually, him retelling the Street Fighter gameplay, the Street Fighter in particular, is the worst. Is actually completely worthless. Because you can just tell me to go watch the gameplay. I mean, I won't, but I'm not even paying attention to this, so in the end of the day, we're just wasting time off the daily wrap.
Trying to frame lock you with the butt slam.
We still talking about this.
Over there, we're like, you gotta be kidding me. This is so different. You're not raging. You're not upset at the game.
Oh yeah, somebody actually DM'd me about this. That DSP was being fake as fuck. Because he fixed Street Fighter, so then the rage was gone. And then, like, 20 minutes later, I saw him on Twitter calling somebody a waste of life or something. I don't think it was a waste of life. It was something else. But the rage was there. The salt was there. And the salt is going to be even bigger when he realizes that this whole thing is just placebo. It doesn't actually make a difference.
At your opponents, I was like, no. When I'm losing legit. I'm making the mistake, or I'm being outplayed, or I'm being losing to knowledge, like lack of knowledge, as opposed to...
There you go.
Because I did the move.
Wow. This is actually crazy, dude. He admits he lost due to lack of knowledge, and the other guy was better or something.
Come out.
This is crazy. He never does that, unless he's playing against Brian.
Here, I played Street Fighter 6.
Or somebody that he knows is from the FGC, and he knows that if he shit talks that guy, he's going to get pissed off. What was the loop website that I said a week or two ago? It's looperman.com. Looperman.com. It's literally like royalty-free loops and shit. And they got a bunch of stuff.
Legit cannot wait to play more Street Fighter 6 now, because this problem seems to be fixed. Anyway, on the late stream, it was Hellblade 2. We finished it. It took about an hour and a half.
Okay. Does he hate it now?
The first hour was pretty darn boring. The finale was not so bad. I give my final thoughts.
Oh my god. Why?
Half.
Look at this. Like, we're rubbing the nose.
First hour was pretty darn boring. The finale.
What are we doing? Now we're rubbing off some more grease. Like, how are you gonna do it in so blatant, man? How?
The first hour.
Look at this shit.
Boring. The finale was.
We just actual rubbing the snort sacks, actually, and then we just do the most obvious wipe into the. I don't even know if it's the pants or the shirt. Jesus Christ, man, you're on camera.
We talked about this on the podcast tomorrow, so I'm not really going to summarize my thoughts now, but it's done. You can watch the ending here tonight on the channel as it goes.
The grease wipes are super disgusting, and also the lip licking. There's a lot of new gimmicks that he started doing after he started doing the pre-streams with the camera on. Because believe it or not, they used to be without the camera. So you would see the fan art, and he would just talk under it, and you could hear him sway very, very audibly. So yeah. What do we got? We got the lip licks. We got the, the grease wipe. We got the ear picking. We got... What else we got? Oh, we got the weird, like, ear movements when his ears are kind of low-key twitching. Yeah, this happens.
I hope you'll enjoy. We finished early, so I did a half an hour of Q&A. I'll be honest, the Q&A wasn't great. I guess people weren't really, they weren't ready for Q&A. They didn't have any questions. So it was like, do you like mango ice cream?
Oh, yes.
No? What?
Yes, this is great. Because now Derek is on vacation. So people have been, they snuck this question in. Snuck the question. Do you like mango ice cream? If you guys don't remember this reference, it has something to do with Derek being... What was that? Was it in some cam girls chat? I think it was some cam girls chat. And he was sitting in the cam girls chat asking her random questions the same way he does DSP. And he asked her, hey, Kitty, does your pussy taste like mango ice cream? And then he asked another girl, does your pussy taste like Trader Joe tacos? Trader Joe tacos. What? It's not even like sexy. At least the mango ice cream is like, I mean, sure, it's ice cream. You're licking the ice cream. It makes sense. But then we're talking about tacos. Come on.
Like, what? People are asking me questions like, so, do you like Henry Cavill as the replacement of The Witcher on the show? It's like,
okay.
What? Number one, I've never seen The Witcher.
This is the guy that makes a Q&A segment, then cries about the questions being bad. It's like he actually expects the people that ask him questions to know all of his lore and to know which shows he's watching and which movies he's watched and what he's interested in, so he can ask him only this stuff. Maybe they're just going to ask you stuff they're interested in, Phil, because they want your opinion on it.
Sure, you all know that. Number two, Henry Cavill was not the replacement for the actor.
What happened with the featured comments?
Like, even the
Why
questions.
are they not showing up? Oh, there we go.
I'm sitting here, I'm trying to make an entertaining show, and I'm getting questions like that, and I'm like, I think it's time to go. So I only feel like...
Is it more entertaining when we're talking about food and what he had for dinner last night? Is that making an entertaining show? I think it is. Yes. That's why people keep asking him, because they're so entertained.
A half an hour of Q&A, and I got out of there because it was going real weird.
You're ultra entertained.
But anyway, overall, we beat Hellblade 2. That's great. Another one done. And it looks like Street Fighter 6 is about to get a lot better, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Delay issue fixed.
Hell yeah. And that's why he played it yesterday, too, because he was tweaking to try it out. But he can't play it off stream, of course, because it's DSP. He can't even play his favorite game series of all time off stream because he's not getting paid for it. Why waste his time for something he's not getting paid for? Even though he could have actually made content out of it. He could just played a couple of games online and on his spare time and record a video doing it and then upload it as like a members only video or something. There you go. That would encourage people to become members. Even though it would be a shitty DSP video, but I mean, it's something.
For me, I'm getting excited. I'm getting legit excited about playing the game again. So I actually can't wait for the next session, which is not tomorrow, because tomorrow we got two interesting things going on. The first stream is the return of Multiverses.
Spoilers, it didn't return.
So I'll be playing Multiverses on the Xbox.
He plays Street Fighter.
Giving it a whirl, see what it's like.
And I don't know what happened.
We'll find out. It's a free game. I don't know if there's single player content or if it's all online multiplayer. I want to check out some of the new characters that they're going to add, like Jason Voorhees and Joker and Agent Smith and anyone else new that's in there, because I don't even know who's in there now.
But wait, I thought only the shills played games day one when they release. Those multiplayer games, you know? Yeah. And I don't have a problem with him doing it, but that's him saying stuff about people and doing the same thing he criticizes them for doing. So I don't know what we're doing here, Burnell.
So it should be a fun first stream, re-exploring multiverses now that it's fully released. Night stream tomorrow night will be Fallout 4 returning. I know many of you were sad that almost a week now. With no
What was that?
Look, another one. Fall Gout.
Fall Gout.
4. It will
Celebrate Gout 100.
Wednesday, I don't know
I need
what
to
I'm
find that one
Wednesday,
too.
We could do more multiverses, more Fallout 4, or I could do Street Fighter 6. I'm curious what I should do, and I need your feedback on that. I hope that we'll figure it out over the course of tomorrow. Lastly, as you know, I played 3 great indie games during the Indies Marathon on Saturday, and I do want to get those in the rotation. I'm thinking maybe we can start to squeeze them in next week, but we have to figure that out too. So, okay, guys, thank you so very much. This was a great streaming day. I had a ton of fun. I hope that you did too. I was
Yeah, I had so much fun not watching any of his videos, dude. It was the best.
To all my mouth droolers.
Yes.
Let's munch on some baby food and wheel ourselves over to our PCs to watch our boyfriend. I hate my wife.
Hey, you can also watch on any mobile device or a smart TV or a regular TV. If you got a smart stick, there you go. You can watch in a million places.
6.
We transcend content. Or you don't even have to watch. You can just imagine the video that I'm going to watch and what I'm going to say, and then save yourself like 5 hours. There you go. That's the fast solution. Just imagine what's going to happen. That's how I go without even like checking up on DSP someday. It's like I look at Twitter and I'm like, okay, he's going to bitch about this and bitch about this. Probably he's going to beg. If he gets wailed out, he's probably still going to get begged. Okay, that's it. I'm going to watch him tomorrow. Oh, yeah, you can watch on a fridge as well. Fridge has got that. And unless they're the sexy fridge, because those play different videos. I got some different videos on them.
What would be funnier, Phil on weed or Rich addicted to WWE champions?
DSP on weed. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Because you know he's going to ham it up.
Best part is with no input, Lughay got his gingerly beat.
Yeah, I saw that too. He got his ass beat, but that's because he was lacking the knowledge, and that's because he got used to playing the game on the laggy version on the console. And now when it's not laggy, he can't, because he's playing still like laggy thing. Yes, it's really hard to understand. And also, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, DSP addicted to weed. You know he's gonna ham that shit up. You know he's gonna act like he's on, I don't even know, like on heroin or something. He's gonna act like it's the craziest shit that's ever happened to him. It's like, oh my god, man, I think I'm going crazy. I think I'm seeing things, man. The goat laughs are gonna be monumental. They're gonna be insane. So I saw him watch Nick Rekieta, or Rekieta, or Rekieta. It doesn't matter. Prison Nick. Let's just call him Jail Nick, or we can call him Coke Nick, or something else. Something Nick. Anyways, he watched him, but I don't think I'm going to have time to watch the whole thing. So we might leave that for later, I assume. And then Boogie said the N-word like 5 times. But he didn't say the N-word you expect. He said the vintage version of that. You know, like the 1850s version of that. Anyways. Also, Review Tech USA had Mundane Matt on the show and doxed the name of his girlfriend. Oh, man. So, yes, lolcows have been doing some shit recently. Okay, let's see what we got. This dinner segment was stupid. We watched that. Well, let's see what he's gonna come up with a stupid-ass react video.
Was going to get submitted this week. Let's just lay the...
Let's watch that Ludwig World Order video to prove this as cap.
Which one? The New Year's resolution one? I think I saw that one, but it's too long. I can't watch the whole thing. Yeah, I think it's this one. It's a great video. I saw it when it premiered. But yes, go check it out. Here's the link. But this was basically about when in early January he decided to have a New Year's resolution that was basically not to be toxic towards people online when he was playing them in Street Fighter, and then he failed. But before failing completely, he didn't fail, but he moved the goalpost. He said that his resolution was actually to try and not be mean to people, and then he failed. So yes, that's kind of what happened. Let's see this one, and then he's probably gonna show up at some point.
When he beats a game, he treats it like he's just checking something off of a checklist instead of actually sounding like it's something he enjoyed.
Because it's a part of his whole gimmick of like taking streaming as a business. But then you kind of look corporate doing it. When every game you play, instead of treating it like a fun thing, you treat it like a conveyor belt item. It's just like, it tells people that you just look at this in a very cynical way. And it shouldn't be like that as somebody who is an entertainer like Phil. He's an entertainer, right? That's what he's supposed to be.
Was Nick getting a B job or was he self-servicing? What's your take?
Oh, dude, I don't know. So it was either the steel toe lady that was given some top. And I mean, judging by his facial expression, man, that was some like 6-star top. That was some throat goat level of stuff. Or maybe he was just self-servicing, but I don't think he would do that. In I've also heard that he was just like mimicking DSP and like making fun of him. Because I've never seen the whole clip with the context. I don't know. But I don't know. I would like to think all of these simultaneously. So first he started off by himself. Then the lady gave him some head. And then in the end, when he realized the camera was on, he was pretending he was doing a DSP gimmick.
Groundwork for this one, folks. It was only, what, 2 weeks ago?
It's literally all of them at the same time.
Nick Rekieta.
And then he did some coke. And then he got arrested. Speaking of getting arrested, this was an interesting talk. So they could get the, how do they call those? The body cam footage from the police, but it costs literal thousands of dollars. So people are now doing like a fundraising, as DSP would call it, an effort to raise funds to get the body cam footage from the Rekieta compound arrest. So it was pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. It's been a crazy week for everybody that talks about lolcows and specifically the law tubers. Because the law tubers, man, you know that Mr. Rekieta is basically the DSP of law videos. He inspired everybody else to do whatever he's doing. He, you know, he built the whole platform for them. And now when he has fallen, they feel like they kind of have to defend him. But also what he's being accused of is very fucked up to the point where you can't defend it. So yeah, it is pretty crazy. But yeah, I was joking about the whole DSP thing. Nick actually, for real, created, well, he was instrumental in the creation in the whole law tuber space. So yeah, of course.
And Rumble and other places, I think, who basically he's having a personal life meltdown. All right, and
personal life meltdown. Okay, before we get into this, what do you guys remember about DSP talking about those fucking misery brokers, those people that make money off of other people's suffering and pass it off as entertainment? Because to me, he looks like one of them right now. Because Nick Rekieta, how did DSP put it? He is having a what?
And other places, I think, who basically he's having a personal life meltdown.
He is having a personal life meltdown. And you know what that means? Is content for the React show. And not only is it content, he got paid to watch this video. Literally. And then he got paid as he was watching the video. Literally. And then he got paid after watching the video. Because he published the video and he put ads on it. Yes. Yes. Primetime Burnell moment.
All right. And
epic. And of course, if you confront him on this, he would say, well, somebody else showed me the video, man. I didn't decide to watch it because of my own volition. Somebody paid to do it. Yeah, well, that's your format. Just sucking balls.
Keeping himself completely drunk and saying really awful things. And I reacted to a video about this like 2-3 weeks ago on this very show. Well, as a follow-up, he's been arrested. All right, for drugs.
Are you gonna laugh?
Possession while having drugs or being under the influence, something like that. And someone submitted this video for me to watch. They said to start at the 5-minute mark, so I will. I don't know exactly what this is going to be.
Ah, this guy.
Let's go to the supposedly to the 5-minute mark. Apparently, this guy is another internet lawyer friend, or used to be like associated with Nick, but they basically like stopped doing anything together. Or something, as I guess this guy has had his big downfall or something.
I guess, or something? I don't know, I guess. He knows all about this, but he's saying, I guess. as to seem like he doesn't care and he doesn't know anything. Because he's not a drama guy, unless he does drama like he's doing right now.
5 minutes. Okay, here we go. We'll start here.
Last night in jail. This can be changed, and I think it will be. But until he changes that stance...
Wait, why is this motherfucker not here? He's supposed to have the stream started like 10 minutes ago. And he's supposed to actually do the thing and go actually live instead of playing music in 5 minutes. The stream not even live yet. What happened? Oh, maybe he died, you guys. Maybe today is the day. Who knows? Or maybe just late, like always.
I think he's not come around to the reality that he's currently in. All right.
Oh, and after the fact, so after he got released from jail, he was apparently losing his mind in some group chats with other law tubers and, well, replying to people's comments on videos and stuff like that. He said one of them was, if you think, hold on, maybe I can find it, but whatever. If you think that I can if you think that my children were dirty and starving, you should kill yourself now. He pulled an LTG. That was fucking great. But, oh man, it's gonna get crazy for him. It's gonna get crazy.
Go to it. Let's go to it, and you'll see what I mean.
Good morning, everyone. We're going to go on the record. Before we do, a couple rules this morning, giving the amount of observers. First, you are to turn off your device. So you.
And the thing is, especially specific to this kind of a case, the actual court of law is different from the court of public opinion. And Nick Rekieta, as somebody who is a public personality, the court of public opinion is going to be very harsh on him. So yes, even if it's found not guilty, the damage has been done at this point. Just like with DSP, even though DSP was not found not guilty because he never went there.
And turn off your video camera.
Oh, so Burnell has showed up. He has showed up, and he says, FYI, I was working on something, because that's how it's spelled. Very interesting that will be discussed on the podcast. Oh, wow. It's going to be crazy. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's something about Brian and how he can talk to him on Discord. Because in 2 days, actually, today is his last streaming day of the week, quote unquote. And on Friday, he's going to have a Friday Night Fights, which is probably going to be him playing with Brian. So we're probably going to talk about that. Or maybe something related to a PC. Well, we're going to find out in like 20 minutes. Or an hour and 20 minutes if he decides to waste everybody's time again.
Second of all, there have been requests to record this proceeding. Those requests are denied. The rules...
oh, God.
General rules of practice
That's
prohibit
terrible.
any recording other than the official record.
They really haven't gotten any of this stuff figured out, have they? It's 2024. I mean, my bankruptcy proceeding was in the year 2020. And they allowed anyone to call into the call and lie about who they were. And it was really messed up. Like,
Yeah, that was funny as hell.
You got people who are like observers are coming in. Ding, 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 ding. Dude, this is supposed to be a court proceeding, right? Or an arraignment or something. What the fuck is this? Can you shut that fucking notice off? Like, what is going on? Is there anyone in charge? It's supposed to be like super important legal shit. Why is no one like controlling the situation? Ding, ding,
Bro,
ding, ding,
bro,
ding, ding, ding.
you can't even control your own stream, dog. What are we talking about? You literally cannot even control a stream that is not interactive at all. There's no TTS, there's no pop-ups that people can exploit. Everything is manual, and you still can't control it. But I do agree in principle. It's just, you know, is the wrong messenger for the right message, you know?
It's going to sound like you're at a grocery store. Someone coming through the front door 100 times, right?
Yeah, we got it, Burnell.
Of the judicial branch, which is recorded by a certified court reporter. I imagine that transcripts...
Also, I do wonder, why is this over the internet? Like, everything today is gone back to normal since COVID.
Man, I've never, like... Well, not never, but rarely do I get to hear somebody be nervous on audio only. And I heard all of that during his bankruptcy call, man. Because it's like... Somebody was when they played the, what was it? Did they play the Why Am I Toxic? I think they did that. They played a sound clip, Why Am I Toxic? And then there was like a brief silence in which I imagine he leaned next to his lawyer and he was like, "Oh my god, that's a troll. They've breached the walls. They are now inside." It was so fucking funny. And there was another guy, I don't know if that was on the call or on the stream, that said, "Oh my god, it's gonna happen." That was very funny. And when they asked him about WWE Network, you could see, well, you couldn't see, so you could hear it. You could hear he was shitting bricks. His ass has grown 16 times the size. And he says in chat, "I'm using some new hardware today, so please bear with me if there are some tech issues." Review Tech Italy here, broadcasting live on the internet.
So why is this being done over the internet like this? I wonder.
Wait, is the stream not even live yet? Okay, it's live now.
So
Can be available.
Fucking finally.
Rule of Practice 42 or 4.02, Subdivision 5 at Prin 5. I need to tell everyone that a violation of that rule could lead to contempt.
Yeah, I'm fine with anybody being able to join the call, but there shouldn't be any distracting sound clips or sound effects or anything. It should not interfere in the thing at all. Oh, and now he's gonna restart the stream and attempt a higher bitrate. We're going places where nobody's been before.
We are on the record in 34 CR 24.
For the record, I have an email.
3.1, and Madam Clerk, if you can disable that, the buzzing or bell noise each time.
They're not
somebody
going to disable
joins
that,
us,
are they?
No.
His male pig Karen has been so boring lately.
I agree with you.
Stated that he is determined to stay away from drama.
That's a lie.
He almost slipped up a couple of times. How long you think till he realizes that's a bad business model? Also, can I have the N-word joyful?
The N-word joyful?
DSP will forego his morals and 15 years of positive content.
For $20, yes. Was this a $20 one? Or was it a normal one? I think it might have been a $20 one. Since he saw the timestamp that he should be playing on and all that other stuff. But let's go to the message before that. Can you have the N-word joyful? The N-word pass? Well, I'm not in a situation where I could give it to you. Once I do a DNA test and discover I'm 1% Cameroonian or Nigerian, oh my god, man, I'm gonna let it fly 24/7. I'm gonna be the coolest guy around.
I'm gonna leave that shit on.
I'm gonna be like Boogie. Boogie.
Rekieta.
Hey, yo, is this dude legitimately streaming on 15,000 bits per second? Is this guy insane? What does he think that's gonna accomplish?
You told me before.
Get the fuck out of here with his fake upgrades. Because he says in chat now he wants to stream on 15,000 instead of 12,000. I'm streaming on 7,000, literally like half of that, and that's because I don't need to do more.
1981.
Yes, sir.
Currently reside at 12291.
And I don't think it's in 1080p. I think his stream is natively. This, by the way, we're making some extreme great progress on this video. I think he's streaming in 1440p 60. So for that, you might need a higher bit rate, but come on. We're not going 15K. This is going to ruin this whole shit. And there was a super chat from Logan from earlier that just didn't show up in my feed. So I'm going to go find it right now. If I can. Oh, yes. And Logan asks, does this mean the legal eagle is Nick's Maximilian dude? I don't know anything about the legal side of YouTube, so I can't tell. I don't have the lore knowledge. But if you say so, then I agree with you, because you know better than me, dude. Bleh.
Wow. So wait a minute. They said his whole public address? They doxed him? Now, I'm assuming he's already been doxed, right?
He's been
That's
doxed?
fucked up to say his address. They said the number, and then they blocked it after he already said the number. What is that? Do you see what I'm saying? This is supposed to be a professional proceeding, and this is how they operate? Just dox the fucking guy? What the fuck?
Okay. Your appearance today is based on 3 counts to a complaint order for detention. The record should reflect that Alex Kornahachi appears for the state of Minnesota. Mr. Rekieta, you are self-representing yourself at this point?
Yes, sir.
Whoa! He's self-representing?
He's a lawyer, bro.
What?
Well, or maybe he can be like Onision, where he really, really has faith in himself. And I want to show you this. I've shown this plenty of times on stream before, but Onision in court is some of the funniest shit ever because he's dressed up like he's gonna do something else and not go to court. But he does go to court and represent himself looking like this. Yes. This is the fit. This is the courtroom fit. You got a beanie and then you got a suit. And then you wear shades inside because you're cool like that. Because you never know. Yes, actually represented himself in court. And he also sued Chris Hansen, but he didn't sue the right Chris Hansen. You know, the Catch a Predator guy? He sued just a Chris Hansen. Because that's the name he wrote on the filing. And he just sued some random guy that's called Chris Hansen.
He got
a... Like Onision, the clownery on his end has no limits. But what frustrates me about him is that he is much more toxic than DSP. He's much more of a bitch. He's much more of a malicious, malignant narcissist than DSP. And he has children, which is, to me, something that pissed me off a lot when lolcows have kids like that and then act like lolcows.
Arrested for a drug and a firearm charge, and he is self-representing himself. Well, all I have to say about that is...
As he's wiping the grease off of his face in his shirt.
He could have got a public defender. Maybe he feels the public defender
what?
Sucks.
He got a money issue. I mean, I don't know. Coke isn't free.
But why in the holy hell? Why would he be defending it? That is an awful idea. Really.
But, I mean, he's a lawyer.
Idea.
Okay.
Come on. And he also has a lot of lawyer friends. Or maybe a little bit less than he did before, but he still has them.
Second-degree possession, 25 grams or more of cocaine or methamphetamine. This is in violation of Minnesota Statute 152.022, Subdivision 2, Print A, Print.
I wish DSP would represent himself.
For that count is 25 years in prison and or...
Your Honor, I object. This guy is obviously, he hasn't seen all my videos. And if you go back and actually watch the clip in context, I did not murder my wife. I just helped her sleep, okay? She hasn't waken up yet, but, you know, well, she will eventually. She's a very deep sleeper, okay?
So it was what, crystal meth? That's what he said, crystal meth, methamphetamines?
Crystal meth? No.
Who is possession...
This guy is too rich for crystal meth.
...of ammunition or any firearm with the user of controlled substances. This is a gross misdemeanor, so the maximum sentence is 364 days in the Kansas County Jail and or a
So he had meth and he had a gun on him when he had the meth.
Big ups Cody Taylor for 19 months, dude.
A firearm when he was in possession of the meth, that's the misdemeanor. Okay.
I don't even actually know what happened for real. I'm waiting for the body cam footage.
Of a child when present.
And it's still not gonna be funny because those motherfuckers got like 5 kids. Why did this clip so hard? Jesus Christ.
With a sale or possession of a controlled substance.
I wish they didn't have kids so I could freely laugh at them and not feel bad about anybody involved. Because they're all idiots. Except, you know, the kids.
Again.
God damn it.
Oh, his kid was in the house too? Oh, man, with the drugs? Oh, man.
Maxims.
Roll your coke out, Nick, and kill yourself, you stupid motherfucker.
Wow.
Holy fuck. It's almost killed me. Where did this come from? We had a detractor in the room. Please, can we ban this guy?
Man, with the drugs? Oh, man.
Maxims.
Roll your coke out, Nick, and kill yourself, you stupid motherfucker.
Wow.
I mean, live by the internet, die by the internet. It's just how life works, dude.
Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. That's absolutely unbelievable.
Is he going to compare himself to this?
In a court proceeding. This is a court proceeding. It should be under control. These people are supposed to be fucking professionals, and this is what they allow to happen in the court proceeding. That's fine, right?
It's the best.
No, don't warn. If you don't have it under control, you stop the court proceeding until you have someone competent who works for you to run it.
This guy's so mad.
I gave her a pill. I didn't kill her.
Yes, I gave her a pill, Your Honor. If you watch the whole context, you would see I was just giving her pills. I didn't check what the pill was for, but I mean, any pill works, right? Sounds good to me.
A shit show. This is a joke.
And also, you can see he's so mad about this because it happened to him. Because they trolled him on a call like that. If it didn't, he would be laughing at this.
People can call in and say shit like that in his court proceeding.
And also, yes, you could also do this in real life. If you're in the courtroom, you can just yell out anything.
Right now,
you could be detracting in court in real life. Imagine that.
I'm not kidding you. These people should all be fired who are involved in this right now. That should be immediately, because that happened. Immediately, they all should be fired. Everyone involved. That's completely unprofessional. That should not be allowed to happen at all.
If you were in a courtroom with me, I would remove you.
Dude, if all the people that DSP wanted to get fired actually got fired, the unemployment rate would go up by like 1,000,000%. He wants everybody fired, bro. He doesn't want them reprimanded in some kind of way or them having like the higher-ups having a discussion with them. He just wants them fired. Yeah, Your Honor, she fell for a beginner's trap. Oh, man.
Any violation of that will be removed.
Because he's like, actually, he's thinking like a dictator, where you can't actually discuss something with somebody and get it fixed. You need to go to the extreme. The worst thing that you can do to him, you got to do to him. You can't just talk to him. They got to get fired.
Alert.
Out of DSP, Wings, Boogie, or Onision, which would you choose to represent you in court?
Oh, man. What the fuck? This is I don't even know if it's a trick question. It's just a difficult question.
Wings, Boogie.
Yep. I don't know, chat. Please help me out on this one. Wings, stupid. He's stupid. DSP, he thinks he's smart, but he's stupid. Onision, he thinks he's a genius, but I would never let him represent me. But Boogie, you see, Boogie could just make it all about him, and he could distract the judge, so the judge is not even thinking about this. We're thinking about, like, Boogie's gonna start talking about how his girlfriend is like 19 years old. He's gonna talk about Frank Hassel and a bunch of other shit, and then by the time he's done talking, everybody's gonna forget about my case. There you go. I guess I'm gonna go with Boogie. Speaking of Boogie, let's Boogie on the Level 1 podcast.
Your Honor, you need to have all your staff fired, including yourself, for letting that detractor get through your...
Yes. You got one disruption, everybody gets fired. That's how we do it here. And he got a new capture card.
All this and more on today's episode.
Okay, let's see the actual recap. So this thing that he plays, the cold open, is actually just summarizing the whole podcast. You don't even need to watch the podcast after this. But let's see this trash.
Because as of today, I am trying some totally new things with tech here on the stream. In fact, if this works, I may see significant improvements to streaming, capturing, my experience on my TV, and even every single game that I play when it comes to response time.
Whoa, he is now an elite gamer. Look at this. Look at how smug he is. He doesn't realize that the issue is not the fucking pixels on the screen. His issue is his attitude and his personality. And that will never change. It's only going to get worse. So let's see that happen in real time on the Level 1 podcast. I mean the Swaycast. 51. Yes. Yes.
It will be affecting the gameplay portion. Just to jump over here and show you guys. So...
Okay, show us, Phil. Look at how proud he is of the smallest improvement ever.
This, right? So I got a question. Can you hear this?
Yes.
Can you guys hear that as I move around the...
Oh, he's downloading Street Fighter 6 on the Xbox. Why is he doing that?
In the chat say.
Actually, why is he doing that?
Okay. Is a totally new capture device. I am not using my old one anymore. Okay.
I mean, it does look crispy.
Excellent. That is good news. Okay. So I have some really good news for everyone. First of all, what is being affected, I am now broadcasting and recording at a better bit rate. I used to do 12,000.
Oh, that's why he looks uglier.
I have upped that.
Whoa.
To 15,000 kilobits per second. So there should be about a maybe roughly 20 to 25% increase in quality.
That's not how it works.
Watching whether you're on stream or you're on demand. And the reason that I wanted to do that is because basically the way I see it, we were having some issues with certain games. So for example, when I would play Street Fighter 6,
Because movie sign for the 2 says such a punchable face, and now it's a punchable face in Super HD, 15,000 bitrate. He's more punchable than ever before. You can almost feel punching him through the screen. That's how beautiful and crispy the image is. Speaking of crispy, big ups Infidel Castro, 14 months, says crispy like his underwear. Well, okay, we can just imagine.
Earlier this year, I actually separated the different processes that my computer's using. One process.
Oh my god, and now we got like tech recap segment.
For recording is using my GPU. So since it split that amount of processing, at any time, I realized I can up the bitrate. So I did this morning, and we're going to test this today, and we're going to see how everything looks with the increased bitrate on stream.
What if the bitrate blows up his computer and he needs to buy a new PC?
On this podcast,
That sounds like a DSP thing that could happen.
your feedback on how everything looks and sounds. Okay, we need to actually mess around with settings as well.
Why are we gonna mess around with settings on the fucking pre-stream? Why couldn't he start the fucking stream an hour earlier? Not started, but do a private stream and test stuff by himself, like literally everybody else.
Something completely unexpected. I never expected this, but get this. As you know, this week there's been a lot of changes. I've been trying.
All he needed to do is just wake up an hour earlier.
We figured out just a
Literally.
couple days ago that if I play it with the input latency reduction feature turned on, that now I can play the game with no input lag. I've played it twice since then, and I've absolutely loved my experience.
Come on.
However, the problem is when
This is just placebo.
in the videos of both E Honda from Monday and Dalsim from yesterday, you would have noticed.
Big ups 28 months, Johnny 5, dude. You're almost a day one member guy.
It's definitely annoying, and other people don't have that. So, you know, how do you get around that? So a lot of people are like, well, if you had variable refresh rate enabled on your console, it fixes that. Well, guess what? My old capture device, which I used for about 1.5 years, was donated by a fan when my other old capture device died. That thing is kind of limited in what it can do.
Remember, he also bought a bunch of other capture cards that he immediately returned after he got his current one, because he wanted to have backups. He bought like actually a couple of capture cards.
So because of that,
and there was a bunch of drama. Hold on, shut the fuck up, DSP. There was a bunch of drama around the delivery of the capture card, because the PayPig that donated it paid for immediate delivery, like the fastest form of shipping available, and then they got him cucked. And then he made a video for, I think it was FedEx or somebody or whatever, or Amazon, and he was telling him to give the guy a refund. What I want you to do is give my viewer a refund. And that didn't happen. He just got his shit eventually.
A viewer and fan of mine contacts me and says, Phil, I have a hunch. That since the AverMedia stuff works with your setup, that even though your PC is on Windows 8.1, I think that an AverMedia upgraded device would still work. Even though they claim on all their websites and documentation that you need Windows 10, I still think it'll work.
Oh my god, yes, it will work.
Donate me a new capture device to test. And if it doesn't work, no big deal. Just save it maybe for the future.
But also, why just not upgrade your Windows? Why? Why are we still on Windows 8.1? What's wrong with you?
Listen, we're doing all kinds of good improvements.
Takes like 20 minutes.
So why not give it a shot and just see what happens?
You fucking lazy beggar.
And this is it. This is the
But now we gonna flex something somebody else told him to buy.
Gamer Ultra device.
Whoa. Live Gamer Ultra. Well, he is live, he is a gamer, and he is ultra something.
I think I have USB 3.
Ultra crispy.
Sure. I mean, my PC's 10 years old.
Almost burnt.
One even around back then? I don't know. Okay? This sucker is way more powerful than my previous capture device. So this one still does the 4K pass-through, but it also captures it 4K.
Whoa.
To do that.
So you can stream 4K?
It captures at 30 frames at 4K.
Oh,
So,
no.
We really want to go back to 30 frames per second gaming for the sake of doing 4K streams and videos.
Bro, who fucking cares? Who cares?
Now, the catch or the
This is not your problem.
is that it does 1080p.
It's not the issue with your streams.
Through resolution up to 240 hertz.
So now we get to see him stumble around in video games in higher quality than before. Epic.
It does incredibly high hertz pass through.
Incredibly high hertz pass through.
Record
It hurts so much.
120 frames.
He's constantly in pain while he's passing through. Like the morning after Taco Bell.
120 frames.
Incredible hurts.
So it's a big upgrade. All right, it is. It's a big upgrade from what I've been doing. So theoretically, this thing, if it works with my PC, okay, if everything, you know, jives and we don't have any problems.
Yeah, it's like a kidney stone.
problems.
That's right.
Play games either at 4K 60 frames or 1080p 120 frames on my TV.
But who cares?
And
he cares because he gets to play. Yes, I get it.
Hardware. I think this is only
I get
a
it.
couple years old, actually. I have to look at the, you know, how it has the years listed on it.
And it's not even recent enough.
Tech this is.
Why couldn't you just buy the latest and greatest capture card? You spent like $1,700 on pictures of sweaty men.
The encoding on this thing is much better than that outdated device that I was using for a year and a half.
Oh, this guy sucks. Hey, big ups X Titanium X5 for the 10, dude. Real member content with him stream testing, but just bleed dense. Is bad work for Phil. You know what? That's correct. Is bad work for Phil. I agree with you.
Well, guess what? It showed up this morning at 9 a.m. Now,
Okay.
I'm gonna rush around my house.
Oh no, this is gonna be a setup stream.
Mess with this.
No!
Okay?
Help!
It works.
Oh, and it works.
Fine.
Oh, it's not a setup stream.
Let's take a look.
I'm relieved now. Okay.
Here it is. And as you can see,
Well, I'm watching on like 480p, so yeah.
is enabled. This is HDR quality right now, which is why it actually looks like a nice darker, you know, blacks on the screen.
No, you can't even notice the darker blacks on the screen. That's really bad phrasing, man.
Auto detected it and said, "Oh yeah, HDR enabled." I was like, holy shit, that's cool. So basically, what we have here, you guys are seeing 1080p 60 frames per second HDR enabled video at 1,000 kilobits per second. Okay, I am able to see 120 hertz. I'm actually watching 120p right now on my TV. Now, am I necessarily seeing much difference? Not really, but I mean, we're not playing a game. Once we jump into a game, maybe I would actually notice the difference. You know, I'm not sure. I've never used 120 hertz before, so I don't even know what I'm gonna see as a difference. You know, we won't know till we play a game. So this is going to be an interesting experiment today. Today we're playing...
Wait. Did he just say 120p? What the fuck does that even mean? Like 120 FPS? Just because it has... Dude, I am so... I'm confused.
And we're playing Hades...
Because he's talking about stuff as if he understands it, right? There's like this insane level of conviction in his voice. He knows exactly what he's talking about. But then it's just like a word salad. We're using these tech terms incorrectly, and it doesn't make fucking sense, and it's just straight up wrong, and you don't even know where to begin calling him out for being wrong, because all of it is wrong.
These two, and yeah...
Except the deeper blacks. Those are right.
I'm going to try to run...
That was the best. I love HDR.
120 hertz, 1080p, and see how they work, you know? Now, here's the catch about this, though, is that Street Fighter 6 doesn't run at 120 hertz, okay? They actually limit it to 60 frames, but if you play it at 120 hertz, supposedly it lowers your input delay.
Oh my god, it's...
What I want to test today, which we're going to test live...
This is how much money are we gonna spend for this guy to feel good at Street Fighter? How much? How much? We need to buy him a PC? We need to make him... Like, we need to ship him to Japan so he's right next to the server as he is playing? He's like insane obsession with this Street Fighter latency bullshit, as if fixing the issue is going to make him like a top level player in the whole world. And of course, at some point, he's going to buy a new stick because he's been complaining about the stick giving the wrong inputs.
This podcast, I am re-downloading Street Fighter 6 to my Xbox.
You are a sick man, a sick puppy.
At 120 hertz on my TV, but I want to see if it reduces the input delay. Okay? If it doesn't, I want to see what happens if I do that input delay option again.
Why couldn't you do this on your own time? Why do we need to do this on company time? Burnell Productions is bleeding money as it is. Why are we doing this on company time? Your boss gonna get you fired, bro. You fucking around.
I'm just curious, comparing Xbox versus PS5, if I can get a version to not have the screen tearing, but also have reduced input delay. That's the best of both.
Never before seen levels of desperation to be good at Street Fighter. I cannot believe what I'm looking at right now.
So maybe we're gonna actually be in a situation where this is gonna run better. I don't know. Okay, now the only other variable here. So we have H.
Hold on. Wouldn't that technically make it like he's cheating? Because people usually don't play this shit with a bunch of capture cards and a bunch of fucking tweaks and shit. They just download the game on the console and they just play it like you play a video game. They don't need this elaborate fucking setup of hours and spending hundreds of dollars on this to be good at a video game.
VR enabled. We have 120 hertz enabled.
But he convinced himself that everybody else is cheating, so now he gotta cheat too. Even though it's not, it's not literally cheating, but he's blamed people for cheating like this before.
This is all good improvements. But what about VRR?
I don't know.
Xbox has it, does it? Because I look in the Xbox menu, it doesn't mention it anywhere. Okay, in fact,
did you look at Google's menu?
Word for word. I will actually. Let's do that.
Yeah, it exists. It literally. Wait, bro, it literally is the thing.
Here's what I'm looking at.
How to customize the VRR on your Xbox Series S and X.
Here's your TV details, right?
Yeah, you go to video modes and then you put it on.
It doesn't do 4K 120 hertz. We know that the capture device.
You fucking dumb motherfucker.
Do 4K 120 hertz. You support native 1080 120 frames per second and HD.
Oh, but he also wants to play it on like 10 million frames per second and 16K.
I don't know what Dolby Vision is. I have no clue what that is.
Dolby Vision.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
So it doesn't mention anything in this menu.
It's probably like some audio technology for like surround sound or something.
So I don't know.
So if you have like a home theater, it would probably sound pretty good
VRR at all
when you're watching YouTube videos.
I'm just not sure. I'm kind of scratching my head on that. Like, where would it show that? I don't know.
Video modes, bro. Video modes. Yes.
Oh, this is all the modes that are enabled.
And you have it in the bottom, VRR. But it's just not active.
Refresh rate off. It's not even selectable.
And he also told you that he went through the settings and it didn't have it. And now he went through the settings and it exists, but it's not available.
You see that? It's not selectable. So maybe it's saying that I don't have it. I don't know. I don't know if this TV has VRR. I actually have no clue. I know it had HDR, but I wasn't looking for VRR.
We need a new TV,
like 2 years
pay
ago.
pigs.
So maybe the
cough up some cash.
VRR. Okay, if that's the case, then there's nothing I can do about it. But as you can see, it's grayed out. So I don't think it's detecting it. Okay. Anyway. You have to turn it on from the TV? Yeah, but how? Like, every TV's different, right? I don't know how to do that.
So, wait. Is this guy telling you that you should look up the model of his TV and actually tell him how to turn on this option? For real. Like, actually. He would rather do that than look it up in the age where you can look literally anything that exists up and find out as much as you want about it. He wants somebody else to do that work.
That say anything about VRR anywhere. Like, I go into... Let's see.
This guy is a sick individual. But not sick like, you know, Tony Hawk doing a kickflip. Is sick like...
Here, I'll go back to my full screen.
Like, he's down with the sickness, you know?
Here we go. Yeah, I'm going through my TV.
Wow, what a great pre-stream. What a great podcast, I mean. Sometimes I forget this is supposed to be a podcast that people listen to and enjoy. Because it's not that. Big ups Infidel Castro for the 367 American dollars, dude. The Burnells are like that one family in church that everyone else needs to help out. but
All it says
they're
is
also
and then it has,
not broke.
filter mode,
They're not
frames,
broke, but
color
they only pretend they're broke
signal,
in
none of
church,
that
so
says
other people can
VRR
help
in
them
the
out.
menu. There's no
Sounds like it.
VRR listed.
Yes, you can definitely get a Cyrax scream. That definitely warrants it.
Panels and inputs, display and sound, network and internet.
And big ups Copeside Phil for the 520 FPS doesn't matter when the only game on the console that supports that supports 120 FPS is Call of Duty, and the mini PC can't handle any games at 120. Well, go tell him. Go tell him. Who's gonna tell him that we're doing all of this for no reason? Because he's desperate to feel good at fucking Street Fighter. That's what it's all about. It's not about your fucking experience. He could give a rat's ass about your experience. He spent years pretending the stream chat doesn't exist. Literally. And now he's acting like we care about the fucking stream you're watching. Come on. Give me a fucking break. It's all about his experience. He's glad that he can play games in a nicer resolution on PC. In fucking...
Yeah, I just enabled it.
That's it.
We're going to see what happens.
And that his inputs are not going to drop because he feels like it. And dude, I felt like this too, you know? I used to play fucking Counter-Strike, CSGO, and I felt that if I buy a gaming mouse, I'm going to get all the headshots in the world. I'm going to be so good. And then I was fucking silver.
Thank you,
That's it. I was silver. And you know what happened before I got the gaming mouse? I was still in silver.
Oh my god, this is going to be the biggest upgrade ever. So...
And I'm still in silver.
Just went...
And when I used to play, hold on, I'm gonna pause this. When I used to play Rainbow Six Siege, me and my friend were so bad that we lost in ranked to the point where we were technically, mathematically, almost incapable of leveling up to the next rank. Almost incapable, like physically. We lost so much.
To 1080p, 120 hertz, 120 frames, HDR, VRR enabled.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Thank you, my ruined. You are awesome. Thank you for looking that up. Wow. I have variable refresh rate. So now, I should have the absolute best experience playing every game. I should have input delay. I should have ultra...
I want to hear the excuses now. Now I want to hear them.
We're going to test it.
Because you know they're going to happen.
Right now, folks. By the way, today is Wednesday, the 29th of May, 2024. Sorry, we're 15 minutes into the show and I didn't even announce the date yet.
Yeah, we were too busy looking up menus and stuff. But look at how happy he is. He's so happy. I can't wait until the smile is gone from his face because he's just terrible at Street Fighter.
Because I'm curious, with variable refresh rate, we may be able to play it either on Xbox or PlayStation 5 and have no screen tearing and no input delay.
Big ups Rigel the 7th, who says, someone literally looked up his TV. I told you, bro, that's how he fucking conditioned those motherfuckers. They're used to this. They actually, I'm starting to think they show up to his streams just to cuck out to him. Just for him to tell them what to do and for them to do it. And somehow they get some kind of value out of it. It's crazy.
And
big ups for the 10, man.
I'm
gonna buy a new TV and turn on the VRR on, and then I'm gonna take a picture of it.
I don't know how well YouTube's gonna do that. How well YouTube
and tell you how deep the blacks are.
I have no clue.
Very deep.
If you're doubling the frame rate, that means that it might take double the processing. So it may not work well, and it might destroy my CPU, and I might not be able to do it. Like right now, okay, with this podcast, broadcasting and recording at each video at 15,000 kilobits per second, I'm using 36% of my CPU.
What?
I'm probably using the same thing on my GPU. If I did 120 hertz, 120 frames, it would probably double that. So I'd be pushing 70-80% on each all the time.
It's pretty crazy. My CPU is at 3.5%, and I stream off a laptop.
And that's when I got this one. Yep.
And he's not even streaming games right now.
Other than shooters would even have 120 frames. You're right.
Yes, you heard that right. 15,000 kilobits per second.
It's fully downloading here. We're gonna test.
1,000.
We're gonna test it and see.
Because that means it's gonna be better quality.
And we're gonna see what my input delay is like. But I gotta plug my old joystick back in. I haven't used that joystick since last year when we were playing it on Xbox. So.
Big ups to Omar for the 5. I think you're very right for this message. And he says, if he gets a gaming PC, the next excuse will be that Street Fighter is full of cheaters. Literally. Because he's already accusing people of cheating. Wait until he starts playing on PC.
Oh, did it finish?
Oh, wow.
It's finished. So, Try Call of Duty. I don't want to play Call of Duty. The new Call of Duty I'll play. I don't want to play the old Call of Duty on here. I had enough of that. We're playing multiverses. I wonder what...
Do I use hardware encoding? I think I do. Yes, because I got a 3050.
frames. Is that true?
It's a laptop RTX GPU, dude.
About that.
Never used it for actual games, but it does a good job for streaming.
Okay.
I'm very happy with my current laptop.
And USB 3.1. I'm running on Windows 8.1 and probably like just USB 3.0, and it's working fine.
He's tweaking the fuck out.
So
why am I on this low quality? 360p? What? No. Put him on silky smooth 720. Yes.
Probably because they're trying to that you know, oh, be sure you have everything you really need, but you don't need it. It's just weird. It works like no problem. I mean, I didn't have to do nothing. I just plugged it in and it's working.
Then why were you so late for stream then? All you had to do is just replace it with the old one. And we got a buffer. Wow. This is what 15,000 bitrate does to a person.
I want to do a test live here on the show.
Why?
I do. I want to see what happens.
Can we do a test when we're not actually doing a podcast? Because you know he's going to clip this whole shit and upload it as a podcast. And he's expecting somebody to listen to it and enjoy it. What is happening? What?
Fighter 6, I know this is unprecedented. I usually would not have a game for the podcast.
Yeah, he bought a new capture card and a bunch of other shit. It's really complicated. Nobody knows anything about it, and he knows everything. I don't know. I'm confused.
My joystick's been sitting here for a while. I need to clean it. I'm going to plug it in.
Yes, and now he's going to waste time cleaning his fucking joystick.
And I'm going to see how this game runs.
On company time.
In this case, it won't even matter like what version I play at this point. You know? What's up, Jade? How you doing? So let's test this, okay?
Hey, Time Jade. Let's test this. Very nice podcast. Guy is actually gone.
This is the Hori Fighting Stick Alpha that I was using on my Xbox.
The Alpha. He's an Alpha gamer.
Street Fighter 6. We used this all the way through until like the fall, and that's when I started playing on PS5. So real fast, I'm just gonna run and get some cleaner, and I'm going to wipe the top off because it's really dusty.
Oh, come on. We're doing a test.
Now running.
They should test this hairline.
At 120.
But man, what the fuck? We doing a test. I just had to play this. We're doing a test, and he needs to go and get like what a napkin and some kind of a cleaning spray to clean his fighting stick on the podcast that he claims people show up for more than they show up for the gameplay because it's so much fun. Come on.
Hurts. Someone said in chat, running Street Fighter 6 at 120 hertz should theoretically lower my input.
Yes. Theoretically, Phil should be well off with money, right? Theoretically, getting 120K a year, or at least 100K plus, you should be fine with money, theoretically. But Hogan disagrees. Hogan doesn't understand theory. He understands Hoganomics. And that doesn't work for him, brother.
So we'll see. All right, get 1 sec, guys. I'm just going to go grab cleaner. I'll be right back.
And also, yes, of course, it's locked to 60 FPS on console. Like, what the fuck is he thinking?
Yeah. If I get my mouse to work.
Yeah, now, of course, he needs to mute the audio. And it's crazy that it actually takes him like 3 to 5 seconds to just mute his audio. It's insane. And he could have just bought a Stream Deck and set it up to mute the audio with one touch. So anytime he feels like he needs to do a disgusting belch or a throat clear or something, he could do it. He doesn't actually care about what you get to experience. He cares about what he gets to experience. That's why he's so pissed off whenever he has a Q&A and the questions are stupid, because it makes his experience bad. He doesn't care about if you care about a game and you ask him for it. If he doesn't care about it, he's going to call you an idiot.
Okay.
Because you're ruining his experience. This stream is about him. It's not actually about gaming, and it's not actually about your experience.
Unprecedented.
It's about Phil having fun and buying himself toys and playing with them because he's going through a midlife crisis.
When I touch the buttons, it's going to start searching, which I don't want to do. There's no way to, like, lock the joystick so it doesn't move around. So when I...
Yeah, he can't use the Stream Deck with Windows 8, apparently. But he can just take 20 minutes out of his very busy work schedule and update to Windows 10 or maybe even 11. Fuck it. And it's still going to be fine.
Ew, it's like goop. There's goop stuck on here. Ew.
Is goop. Whatever that is.
The buttons are actually different. than my other joystick, my Conba, which is the one that I use on the PS5. This joystick is still nice, though. I really like this Hori joystick.
Yeah, it's a free update. Even if it wasn't a free update, a Windows 10 key costs like $10 or something like that. You can find it for $10. You can find it for free if you're resourceful like I am, or pretty much anybody else. I mean, pirating Windows has been a thing since Windows existed.
Less input delay. So
Or has it, brother? I don't remember. I wasn't born then.
Have less input delay anyway. Okay, so that's what we're about to test.
But I assume it has.
Okay, so I gotta get used to this again because now it's different. The joystick and buttons are different on here. Oh boy. All right, let's do a test. All right. So obviously, let me change my camera now.
Why are we doing this now? And I know it's because the capture card came today at 9 a.m. But we could have just done a normal stream, and then after this stream, he could have done all the setup, and for the night stream, he would have had a brand new setup. And he could have done a pre-stream for the night stream because he hates playing video games, and now something got wrong. And now it got right. Big ups Jodub for the 2. He says the delusions of grandeur, dude. The delusions of grandeur are more grandeur than ever before. Because now he has deluded himself into believing that he will be finally able to play Street Fighter 6 to its full potential. He will now unleash the beast. And it's over for everybody online.
And this version,
because, man, you don't want to see this guy unleash the beast. He did it once in 2016. Everybody's still terrified.
On Xbox.
And big ups Instamat for the $2. Says, where else is a dent gonna feel smart? You know, if they're not helping out DSP, I guess nowhere. And this guy loves people helping him out. Also notice this. This is a DSP fun thing for me. I qualify it as this. You see Dark Side Phil, right? So he's supposed to be DSP, which implies that the side should be capitalized. It should be dark. Then you have a capital S, you know, side and Phil. Because, right, like the way this is spelled, which I believe is the canon spelling of Dark Side Phil, is basically the abbreviation is DP. Also known as double penetration style.
6.
Okay.
Yo, big ups Black Mage 666 for the 5. He's used Windows 8 so long that Windows 10 has reached end of life. Amazing. Dude, are we serious?
Master grind.
Hold on.
Again.
Hold on. Windows 10. End of life. October 20. Hey, come on. We're spreading misinformation here. Come on. Let's not be toxic liar detractors. Let's be factually based.
Oh my
factually based, he hasn't reached this point yet, but he will. He will. All he needs to do is have this PC that he has right now last until October 14th, 2025, which is a year and a half from now, give or take.
So first thing I want to do is go to training mode.
And now we're just like actually fucking around. Actually just fucking around on the podcast. Is he done fucking around when we're live? No! Oh my god, he spends the next, how much is this? 5 to 10 minutes. It's 5 minutes actually in the workout thing, in the training mode. Bro, what is this song? Is this a WWE entrance song? Is this made by Def Rebel? What the fuck is this? I'm used to hearing the cool Street Fighter songs. What is this one?
The game is louder than me? Okay.
Yeah, the game is always louder than Phil. But nobody likes to point that out in his chat because they don't like hearing him. So it's better when the game is louder.
Know how the game sounds.
Yeah, we're probably going to do multiverses. By the way, this is a part of the podcast. We are now just experimenting with his new capture card and his new settings for the TV, just to get you recapped and caught up to speed. He found a way to get minimal input lag and basically fix everything. So now he's gonna be a god at Street Fighter.
It looks choppy.
As you can see, he's extremely awesome, but it looks choppy.
It's still too loud? Okay.
And it's too loud. But he doesn't care about that. He just cares about his own experience.
So it's just my preview. It's just my preview that looks like that.
Yeah, it doesn't look choppy here.
I don't care if my preview looks like that. So right now I'm at 48% CPU use. Okay. So, do I have to change game settings? This is a good question. Hold on. So, motion blur will leave on. Here's input delay reduction. Let's turn it to on.
Oh my god.
Let's see now.
I am so tired.
Has the vertical tear or not?
So, shout out to Agent Proper who DM'd me the capture card that he's using. He's using the Avermedia GC553 Live Gamer Ultra 4K 60 HDR pass-through and 4K 30 capture card, VRR support, blah 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 blah. $169.99 American contributions. So there you go.
Less frame rate, honestly. Looks like the game has lower frame rate. It doesn't look like 60 frames anymore. But maybe that's the motion blur. Maybe that's the motion blur, because...
What? What is actually happening? Does he even know how to test this? Is testing it just like playing and training and seeing if your moves drop? That's not a good way to test online play.
On my TV. It looks like I have more frames on my PC. It does.
What?
Huh. Is the in-game audio desynced? You guys gotta tell me. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it actually is. Oh, man. This sucks, because it happens to me, too. Big ups, Theodore, for the £5, dude. Shout out to the UK. So is this the third copy of Street Fighter 6 he's bought? How do people keep tricking him into rebuying the same game? No, he's not playing on PC. And when he played on PC, he played the demo. So he hasn't bought a third copy. But he is playing this on Xbox. It's a long story. Basically, he found a way to figure out all his lag and fix everything. And he bought a new capture card and all this bullshit. So if you want the full story, just you will have to rewind the stream. But I think I kind of recapped it well enough as it is. And we're still doing the podcast, by the way. This is not the gameplay section, and he's not supposed to even be playing Street Fighter. He just wanted to test out everything.
How's that? Is it synced now? Way better.
Yes, it is. How did he do it, dude? Tell me how to fix it.
So that should fix it.
How do I fix it?
It's perfect now. So now I gotta figure out my frame rate situation, because it does look like the game is running at a lower frame rate now.
Oh my god, man. It's running good. It's running fine. Maybe it's not for him.
On over here, it looks like it's actually full 60 frames over here. But it looks like on my TV, it might actually be dropping frames.
Dude, we're supposed to do a podcast today. Is he just gonna skip the whole Q&A? Because we've been doing this bullshit literally the entirety of this podcast.
Yeah.
So we started actual...
You haven't noticed? There's no screen.
Wait, actual like 35 minutes ago. For 35 minutes, he's been glazing himself over the new capture card he bought, and he's been testing shit out. Wow.
What if it's because of the Xbox?
Actual 35 minutes. A third of the podcast already gone. It's burned through.
Like, I could literally play over here now.
What? Why would you want to do that?
I can play over here. It's actually completely synced.
But why would you even want to play over there?
Perfectly. I can look right here, and they're both synced perfectly.
Why?
This used to have a big delay.
Why would you look at the fucking shitty-ass PC display you got across the room when you can look at the less shitty-ass TV you got across the room?
And I could never do that before.
But why would you even want to do that?
Wow.
What?
No, the capture has no delay. I'm serious. I'm looking.
Oh, man. And this is how little he actually cares about anybody's time or his actual content.
Absolutely 100% synced.
This really is it. It's great proof about it. Because he could have done all of this shit offline and figured it all out and then jumped on stream and be like, you guys, I bought all this stuff. We got a great new experience. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's play some video games. Let's do a podcast. Let's do this. Let's do that. And now we're just wasting everybody's time. And I know it's the level 1 podcast is usually always a waste of time. But at least he tries to pretend it isn't. And now we're just not even doing that.
That's the only other option available on consoles.
Turn off the motion blur, man. It sucks in like 99% of games.
Now the dropped frame rate's even more apparent. Yeah, now the drop frame rate is way more apparent.
I don't even understand what his problem is right now. Is drop frame rate where? On the capture card, on the TV, on the PC? What is happening on the Xbox? And he thought he was going to play this game in like 120 frames per second on a console. That's what he actually thought.
Maybe the motion blur makes it look better.
And he built his whole setup around that. Because he got a mini PC that he can't get the game to run on 120 frames per second because it's a game that came out last year and it's a mini PC. Yes, he called it 120p. He legitimately said that.
That's weird.
Okay, I don't know. I might just start skipping to whenever we are done with this. Because is he playing online?
Performance mode by default. Motion blur on. That's it. You have nothing else you can do. And I got input delay reduction on. Just for the sake of messing around. I won't even have any audio because I don't have my neck.
Okay, so he's just gonna quote-unquote mess around now. So he's just gonna play... Like, dude, come on. Come on. How is he gonna explain this when it's done? When people start calling him out on it? Because, I mean, obviously, the people that show up for quality gaming news and Q&A and hearing about DSP's life struggles, they're going to be disappointed. I mean, I'm talking about myself pretty much. I'm disappointed right now. I didn't show up for Street Fighter. I showed up for the fucking Swaycast. Dude, what is this music? Yeah, okay, I'm skipping this whole shit. He's gonna recap everything in the end anyways. Let's just go live.
Break his back.
Yeah, he beat him, dude. I think. No, he's still playing. This is it. This is it. It's live. And this is it. Oh, it's German rap? You know what I think about when I think German rap? There was 6ix9ine. You know, Tekashi 6ix9ine. And that was kind of a hot song. Yeah, it's this one. Featuring Gringo.
Not to my groove. There we go. I would say no, pretty much no input.
Straight mob ties, 5 brothers, SLS. Trey.
Yeah. Treyway.
Yeah. Gigi, yeah. Gigi, what? Gigi, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Yo, Gringo, let that shit breathe. Wish I could bring pump back, blow, nigga, run that. Till they let Remy, yeah, we gon' let they send me.
No crackable options. I told you 7.
Oh wait, hold on. He got salty. He got salty. Because he's shitting on somebody in chat.
Frames for me. It's probably like 45 variable frame rate as I'm playing. I don't know how it looks for you guys on stream, but it's around 45 variable. Okay. No, the console version of the game has no graphical options. I've told you 17 times.
Well, it does have graphical options. It has performance mode and quality mode. Those are literally graphical options.
So, all right.
Are we done? Can we resume with the actual content?
The bad news is there's some dropped frame rate playing. I'm curious now. If we swap to PS5, it'll do the same thing.
Oh my god. All this swapping, it makes me feel like I'm in the Rekieta household. Come on, can we not do this? We're swapping too much. I feel like April Imholti.
PS5.
Or maybe Miss Rekieta.
Here. Let me just swap over to PS5 now.
Okay, let's listen up to the fucking song. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is a song from 2018, by the way. I don't even know why I played it. Because this motherfucker was so boring, I just wanted to play anything. Anything. Where do we get the German guy? He's awesome. I think it's here.
really racing on gas.
PS5 test, everybody. The podcast continues. Test.
Okay, I thought it was better actually. It's not better. Maybe I was just thinking of a different song.
The volume's probably gonna be different.
What is the German? Oh, dude.
Change the settings here.
Dude.
So.
This is what I was thinking about. I think this is like a.
BRR.
Yeah, this is like a German Korean guy.
I don't know what this is.
It's literally a song about kebab.
I don't even know what that is. Never heard of it.
Get a load of this shit. I like. Donor.
120.
I like. Wait, what? Hey, I don't think you can say that, bro. Who?
I like the chap. Ball. I like. Who? I like. Ball. I like.
Suck a dog off.
And here is just saying stuff I don't know about. So anyways, let's go back to the individual. He's still tweaking around in settings, man. Come on. I don't have all day.
Only games. Gotcha.
I don't have all day.
So let's boot up Street Fighter 6 then.
Is he quieter now? Oh no, I just turned him down. Okay, let's boot up Street Fighter 6 again and test out if this is working, because it didn't work that actual previous time.
The menu will not run at 120. Okay.
Who's the guy singing? Oh, this is the video. I don't know how he's called. Oh, he's actually called Show. It's just Show.
These are all cables that came with everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is the song.
The new
Oh no, it's
graphics
not the
I said,
song.
Cables. Things that I bought recently all had like brand new cables. I'm not using ancient cables or anything like that.
Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, this is the song.
Okay.
Oh, and also there's this one. You might have heard this one on social media. I'm gonna mute this guy because he's annoying. He's not doing anything. So let's just enjoy music. Why does this song have like almost more dislikes than likes? It's a very positive song. We're gonna get lit right now, man. I'm pouring up some beer. We're gonna do some coke like my name is Nicholas. And then we're gonna get arrested. You don't get to have fun, get away with it.
Balenciaga. Who? Balenciaga. 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 Who? 지장, 이장, Balenciaga, 지장. 가해봐.
That's it. If you couldn't tell, he likes Balenciaga.
Motion blur on, input reduction.
Oh my god, he's still in the menu!
Okay.
I can't! Dude, come on! He's robbing me of fucking trash content. And instead we're getting even worse content. I showed up for trash. And what I got was a landfill. That's not what I want. I just want a little bit of trash. Not this. It's not fun. Is somebody even complaining in this chat? Are people actually okay with this? This is absurd.
Color seems off. What just happened?
What? Now the color is different.
What the heck?
Is it better frames? I can't tell. There's no difference. You just swapped consoles and cried a bunch.
Oh, HDR maybe is or isn't on. It was on
yeah, as if he can tell the difference between HDR on and off. Come on. And now we gotta go check because it's Dark Side fucking Phil.
Oh shit.
It's Dark Side Phil. Okay, anyways.
I don't see anything about
Yeah,
let's get to the fun part.
Walking like a talkie, walking like a talkie, talkie. Mote tai talkie, Siaga, Balenciaga, Siaga.
This guy is the best.
On the TV, it looked fine. On the capture.
Oh, and now we gotta do the adjustment. Bro, you gotta do the adjustment if you want it to look good. We can't just skip all of this. No! Yo, Phil! We're gonna be back on this screen like 5 minutes from now. When the graphics look bad and the colors look bad. Oh.
Alright, so let's try it now. Oops. Try it again. Hopefully that fixes it.
I might rage quit this stream. You know what?
Yeah, I did. It looked totally faded. I agree.
Oh, I might actually rage quit. This is absurd. This is actually... It's unacceptable. I showed up for quality podcasting, news, you know? I showed up for meaningful interactions. There's no interactions. There is no news. There is no meaningful anything. There is no Q&A. No, I'm not going to rage quit. But this guy needs to get to the actual point.
We'll shout these out after our test here.
Well, are we just going to go into shoutouts and then end the pre-stream? That tells you all you need to know about how much he cares about the pre-stream. But we're going to pretend it's a podcast. We're going to pretend we have real segments, like a real podcast. We're going to pretend. Fake it till you make it.
On the capture device, you need to change the color space in OBS for HDR. I don't even know if that exists. A very outdated version of OBS. Looks good, though. The color looks fine now. I think it fixed. Oh, yeah, it's fine. It fixed. There you go. Okay. So, question is, am I running a 60 frame? I think I am.
What do I think is the point of DSP streams? Well, meaningful interactions and informative segments and positivity and not talking about drama and chill fun. That is very true. Chill fun.
I was looking for you guys.
You can sum it up in 2 words. Chill fun. And this is, of course, this is the definition of chill fun right now. We're not even actually doing anything.
Yeah, I'm good.
We are just, this is just an actual fucking around segment.
With these settings, the next game you play that supports HDR will be washed out. Why do you say that? I have it set only turn it on when it's supported.
So is it all good? Did we test it enough, or we just want to mess around a little bit more?
But I guess not.
Oh, you know he is reveling in this opportunity right now because he got an excuse to not even have to talk. Like, he can just do stuff that you're supposed to do off stream.
Yeah, no screen tearing. I don't see a single instance of screen tearing.
On stream. It's awesome. I mean, now he's gonna, what, change the character? Oh, no, we gotta play against an actual person, of course. How else are we gonna know if it's good or not?
HDR is not properly adjusted in the console settings. Well, then let's adjust it later.
Oh, I told you, bro. I told you he's gonna be back on the HDR stream like 10 minutes from now. Because somebody told him it's not properly adjusted and everything needs to be pixel perfect, of course, because it's Dark Side Phil. He always does things in the best way possible. That's why all his shit looks like trash. And it always has. And he can't edit videos and he can make his own thumbnails and anything else in between. Oh, man.
Oh!
Is he gonna... what I'm wondering is he gonna upload this as an actual podcast? Is he not gonna cut this portion out? Because this, nobody should ever have to watch this. Because it's not actual content. It's like proto content.
Bastard.
If he uploads this, I don't know. I'll pretend like I ever respected him, and I will say that I lost all respect I have for him. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, it's pseudo content. Actual pseudo content. Because this is not intended for anybody to enjoy and watch. This is just test footage. It's not even B-roll. It's just test footage. And you are forced to sit here and watch it. Well, I guess you're not forced. I'm not forced either. But, you know.
Oh,
we kind of are. Because we signed up for something else. We got Swerve.
Impact, guys. I got it for the first time ever.
Whoa.
Counter drive impact is possible.
Oh my god, look at how happy he is. He fixed everything. Like I said, now I expect him to be a top level player globally. I expect him to be one of the best people who've ever touched the game. Because all the excuses are gone. Everything is fixed. Everything is fixed. Next time I hear him call somebody mouth drooler, I'm showing up to his house. With a box of chocolates and flowers for Cat. What do you think? I'm gonna do something bad? Blah.
Fucked up. I pressed the button. Done. Very nice. I shouldn't have pressed the button. I wanted to parry and I missed.
Oh, and he lost, but by a little bit. By a very little bit.
Very nice. Down. Very nice.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, yes, baby.
Yes, it came out. He's gonna win this one and then say that everything has been fixed. And then he's gonna lose like 5 games in a row on Friday or something, and then it's gonna lose his mind. Because now you know this, you guys. He can't make any more excuses. He can't, because the excuses were all related to stuff that got fixed.
Shit, that's a giant combo.
And now the only thing he could do is blame it on himself.
You got me. Level 3 combo. He's gonna win. It comes. He missed it.
Some dude in his chat with like a huge member crown literally called him Greasy Phil. Said Greasy Phil testing out settings with new equipment device. Hell yeah. Greasy Phil.
Yes, guys. Amazing. Yo, that was so good. Yeah, he did choke. He had me in the corner. He completely choked and lost the match. Great match, but I'm not going to rematch him. Good match to that guy. I would rematch you, but I got a podcast to do.
Oh.
Crap, guys.
Oh, we do now, huh? How much time did we spend on this? So from the moment he started doing the stream. Oh my god, it's an actual hour. It's 55 minutes since the intro. 55 minutes
to my stuff. This is amazing. So, holy shit. Well, who would have thunk? Right? Who would have thunk? What just happened? Oh, it's now shutting down all the settings and go. Okay. See that?
Shutting down all the settings. Yeah, as the HDR thing is refreshing, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, the PS5 runs it better than Xbox. That's for sure. You saw all those frame drops on Xbox. There's none on PS5.
Oh yes.
That's what I'm playing it on from now on. All right. Well.
You know, eventually you're just gonna accuse everybody of cheating.
This is moly. What an improvement.
And now he's gonna talk about it for another like 20 minutes.
Obviously with this development. Now the thing is, we're not playing Street Fighter today, right? But I mean, wow.
Where did I get that clip of DSP saying retard? I shouldn't have said that. Watch the previous stream. I actually found it on stream and I played it.
It's completely.
That's how I found it. And also I can just give you a timestamp so you don't have to watch the stream, but go watch the stream.
There you go. All right.
Just give me a second.
Today, guys, we're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff. We got higher bitrate on the videos, higher bitrate on the stream. Okay, HDR enabled for the games that support it. So we got to get that going for every game. I'll be playing at 120 hertz from now on. 1080p, 120 hertz. If there's a game where I want to go 4K, I can do that too. I have the option to do that. Depending on the game, we'll see what happens there. Wow.
Oh man, who sent me that clip?
What a difference. Now we have a podcast to do in turbo mode.
Oh, this is it.
Few quick things to cover before we get to shout outs and the schedule. How about this? Fuck you, you dumb piece of dumb shit. You're an idiot. You're a moron. You're a mouth-drooling fucking retard.
Oh, we kind of clipped out this last part.
Game news today is very brief. 2 things are going on this week, both on Thursday. We already know about the Silent Hill event that's going on Thursday. There's also a Sony State of Play at 3 p.m. Pacific time.
It was, I'm going to find it now.
May
But because he's gonna speed run through the
Thursday, it's
podcast,
Thursday.
just get a load
Tomorrow,
of this
30th.
content.
And so both of those shows are going to feature all kinds of announcements and stuff like that. Supposedly the state of play is only 30 minutes long, so there's not a ton of information in it, but I'll be, getting caught up on that tomorrow and letting you guys know all about that. As well as whatever announcements there are in regards to, Silent Hill. Also, Activision just won a default judgment in a court case against cheat provider Engine Owning. Engine Owning was a company that was...
Okay, shut up. I think this is the clip.
Finale, I guess we're...
Or is it, brother? Maybe it's not actually.
Silent Weapons, it was the... And then after...
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna find it eventually.
Games.
Again.
And basically...
Just go watch the previous stream. You know what?
And now they owe
$14.45
million in damages plus $292,900 in legal fees.
And this is just right now. This is not even like news coverage. We're just reading out some tweets.
Okay. That's the news for today.
And that's the news.
Schedule-wise, today it is Multiverses Take 2. I'm going to attempt to play Multiverses today. Hopefully it works. I'm excited not only, obviously, to see, how the game is, but how it's going to look now for you guys. It might look way better improved than it has ever before here on my setup. So this is very cool stuff today. I hope you'll stick around for Multiverses after this podcast ends, because it's going to be a cool experiment to see what it looks like. Okay? Tonight on the late stream, I'm playing Hades 2 for the first time. So that's another thing. I got to get the mini PC now set up to do 1080p, maybe 120 hertz. We got to see if it'll do it. Because for Hades, I don't think I want 4K. I think 1080p is fine. So I'll probably do 1080p, maybe 120 hertz, see if I can get that working. But yeah, first ever late night stream of Hades 2 tonight. I'm off from streaming tomorrow. When I come back on Friday, it'll be Fallout 4 on the day stream and Friday Night Fights Street Fighter 6. Now, with my newly updated setup,
yes,
delay, no
revolutionary streaming.
Really awesome. I cannot wait to play it. I can't wait for you guys to hang out with me then. And then over the weekend, essentially, we're going to be doing so much, good variety.
1 million hertz per second.
There will be...
It hurts so much.
More Street Fighter, more Hades.
Unlimited pain. Just show up to the stream.
In the next week, okay? So, there we go. I think it's time for shout-outs. Now, we have no contributions whatsoever on the YouTube side of things today, but we do have...
What, did you fucking think you deserve anything for just sitting around testing shit?
And by the way, I want to say humongous, huge thank you, shout-out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The fucking face. What the hell?
Let's get started with that. And by the way, I want to
look at what the fuck is this? This is the face he makes when somebody sends him like $500.
Humongous, huge thank you, shout out to the fan who researched this new capture device and surmised that it would work with my setup. I mean, it was a gamble, but I guess you just kind of figure, hey,
oh my god,
working.
What do you mean it's a fucking gamble? You're just gonna return it if it doesn't work. Oh, get this guy out of here.
What I had, but it's the modern version. Why wouldn't it work? And it fucking works completely. Amazing. So thank you so much to the fan who donated that. That's going to help so much. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should gaslight him into thinking that he needs at least 160 hertz.
It's just a troll. So I'm just going to ignore the dumbass. And
it's just a troll.
Okay. I received a $5 tip.
But okay, if you do that, doesn't that mean that the guy is kind of it's okay if he charges back? Because you just straight up say, this guy's an idiot, I'm not even gonna acknowledge him. Yeah, kind of sounds like it. And you never know what he said. Maybe he just said some normal criticism. Because for DSP, everybody who just criticizes him, even if it feels a little bit passive aggressive, it means that it's a troll. What do we got, Phil? Come on.
It says they think they were accidentally banned. Hey, I'll look into it. All you got to do is email me, darksidephil@hotmail.com, and give me your information. Let me know your channel name, and I'll look into it. And if it's an accidental ban, I'll unban it.
Yeah, send him your driver's license just to make sure.
Be a moderator. It could have been a misunderstanding. I would say if you get moderated and if you find that you can't talk anymore and you feel, oh, what happened? Don't get angry. don't get upset. It very well could have been an accident too. Sometimes accidents happen, or someone misunderstands something, or it's a misclick, or
It's a misclick.
Please email me, and I will look into it. Okay, but I need you to email me and send me the URL of your YouTube channel, which is either the
How much is DSP down from last year finances? I don't know. I can't really tell you. I don't really keep track of those. Because, I mean, after the bank leaks dropped, I just know that everything he got just, he pays his bills and it goes to Scopely. So for me, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter. And he showed us. He showed us very well because the other day he spent like $1,700 on it.
In a while.
He could have actually bought a PC with this money. It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
Thank you so much for the 420 tip. I appreciate that.
Oh, yes. A supporter is blazing the herb, don't you know? Thank you.
Alrighty then. Come on.
Some great Jamaican accent.
Okay.
It's cultural appropriation, Phil. What if I pretended to be Italian and say that I got weird thumbs and greasy hair? Wouldn't that be a thing? What are we doing? I thought the stream was frozen for a second. He was just sitting there with no expression, just existing. Yes, you definitely deserved all that, Phil.
Who is a member for 29 months and says, hope you had a good Memorial Day. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. We had a chill day together hanging out on Monday. I didn't do anything particularly, different that day. We did honor those who have given the ultimate sacrifice for our country on stream. But outside of that, we had a good day. Cool. Excuse me.
You're not excused.
You call them URLs, not URLs where you're from? I've never heard anyone...
So instead of actually doing the interesting part of the podcast, he just jumps to reading donos and then doing a Q&A.
Okay. So guys, this is excellent, right? Like, we're now going to have... By the way, definitely the camera's slightly off. We're going to have increased quality moving forward. This is an excellent thing. Not only will you guys have higher bitrate of...
Why did he play the game, then get off of it? Because he was testing stuff. Basically, the whole part of the stream up until like 5 minutes ago was all about that. So if you want the actual lore, you need to rewind.
4K, depending on if the game, I feel like warrants 4K, or I'm going to be playing at 120 hertz moving forward, which means optimal response time and frame rate. This is excellent. I'm so happy. This week has been a crazy whirlwind week when you really think about it. Me playing Street Fighter 6 Season 2, well, Year 2, getting so frustrated at it because it felt like I was playing underwater, trying to learn Akuma, and I can't execute what is going on. This week to investigate and find out what the root of the problem is.
You didn't find out anything.
With the screen tearing.
People just told you.
Investigation and finding the solution to that problem, right? Like, this is excellent. And this is all on a 10-year-old computer, for the record. A 10-year-old PC. I'm still doing it.
Okay.
So now...
Again, hint, hint. Hint, hint. The PC is 10-year-old, guys.
In Street Fighter...
He could really use a more recent PC. Because he's going through a midlife crisis, but he can't afford to buy one because he's spending all his money on trash.
I was at like 7, 8...
Excuse me. Important, meaningful video games on the mobile phone.
Down by like 75%. Right?
Big ups Copeside Phil for the 2 who says improved tech but can't change the toxic personality. Well, he's gonna be a lot less toxic when he's beating people up in Street Fighter. You see, the toxicity is gonna go away too. This will basically fix everything about Phil's channel.
Pretty cool. So Drew,
you'll see, man. I promise.
For the membership,
it's guaranteed.
Mama, we made it. Thank you, Drew.
He finally made it.
The Dan Man, Timmy $1 says, good news. The studying session paid off. I passed my exam last night. Let's go. Congrats to the Dan Man for passing his exam. And thank you for the $1 tip. I told you guys when I got this TV back in fall of 2022, it was a really good Sony TV. I knew it. It was just that nothing else supported any of those features. That's why I wanted this TV, and people were like, oh, no, you don't want that one. It's too expensive. You're not going to need it. I was like, watch this. I'm going to future.
Watch this.
And now I'm actually using all those features.
Oh, my God. This dude fucking... I can't. I don't even know what to say about him.
On rollback netcode? Maybe. I'll tell you, I've played 2 days in a row.
Wait, what?
One with Hondo.
This is gonna change his opinion on rollback?
I feel like I'm learning.
Yo.
The netcode is good.
This is like him changing his opinion on Tevin into thinking that he's a chill, interactive, fun guy. It's like actually crazy. He hates rollback for personal reasons because he hates the people that made it because they're successful now and he's not, and they banned him from their forum back in like 2001 or something.
Whichever canon brother wrote the netcode, I might owe them an apology.
Oh, you owe many people apologies, Burnell.
Fighting game, but I might owe them an apology.
Oh, we can't even like imply that somebody did nothing wrong without beating him up.
You see, I'm still not gonna play the fucking idiot, fucking moron fighting game, okay?
Oh, what a podcast. That was a fun one, huh?
Come on.
It was a different kind of podcast. Let me throw this
Just watch him play it eventually. It's gonna be so funny.
What a shame that Street Fighter 6 actually doesn't run as well on Xbox, because that was definitely, we saw the difference. There was frame drops on my TV there. You guys probably weren't seeing them, maybe because of the 1080p pros processing or whatever. I don't know, but I was actually seeing tons of frame drops on the Xbox. I saw no frame drops on PS5. So,
because it's better. There we go. This was your hot take of the day.
Right.
Man, come on, come back and finish the fucking podcast.
And immediately it was just going to have an error. Sorry, not supported. I couldn't have been more wrong. Holy moly, right?
He's happier now than he was when he got fucking married. I haven't seen him be happier about anything in like years. He's not this happy when somebody sends him like a $200 tip.
Extra time if anyone wants to talk now.
And of course, we all know this segment is gonna age very badly.
To chit chat about,
much like him.
We actually try multiverses for the first time.
And yes, now we're just gonna do random ass Q&A because we rushed through the DSP news segment by just reading actual tweets. Actual tweets. He had nothing to say about any of them. And now we're just gonna sit here in silence for like 20 minutes.
The damn man says he's at McDonald's. What do I recommend to get? Depends on what you're in the mood for. If you just want like a snackable, I always like their cheeseburger, or you know.
And food talk, yes.
If you're looking for a meal, get the quarter pounder. That's the only fresh beef in the store. Everything else is frozen, but the quarter pounder is supposedly fresh beef.
Really?
Yeah, I'm doing multiverses on Xbox. I previously had it set up on Xbox, so like the account and everything was linked
sure,
to
man.
Xbox, and I said, I'd rather just do it on Xbox again.
Also, why is Cat's account on DSP's Xbox? I thought that was for business style purposes. At least that's what he told the government.
It was already previously set up for the beta on Xbox, so I'm just going to continue playing it over there.
Some suspicious activity going on.
Yes, I still split my encoding. I believe it's the stream.
Oh no, who asked him about this?
And the on-demand videos are being recorded by the GPU. I've split that process, and that's why it was around 40-something percent, 48%, I think it said, when we were actually playing the game. And that's where it left off. So, where's Jasper today? He is not in the office because my wife is home.
Okay. Can you say where he is and instead of saying where he's not?
Great.
This is
Sony will announce a new
weird stream.
I don't know. Being that it's only a half an hour state of play tomorrow, I don't think there's going to be any ginormous jaw-dropping announcements. There may be some things like, follow-ups to things we already know. I'm not expecting anyone to go, oh my god, I can't believe this, or anything like that.
Okay. Phil, what did you have for dinner?
I suspect maybe your HDMI cable on Xbox didn't have the 2.1. Oh.
Yeah, you should buy some more cables.
It's exactly the same cable. It's not a different cable. I just unplug and replug the same.
Yeah, but does it have the 2.1?
Exactly the same cable. So it
big ups Jacob for the membership, dude. And big ups Snow Yosef for the $1. Bro, if you think about it, he really is morphing into a pig. I set my phone down and I saw from a distance like a pig because all the facial features are sagging. Well, you are what you eat, I guess, but I don't remember him eating complete and utter failure. So I don't know. Maybe he's been snacking on some in his spare time.
Is from the
As a late night snack.
HDMI cable, I want to say, came with the TV.
And also he doesn't eat pork because it's red meat gives him gout.
That are pretty much fresh, brand new, should be up to date on supporting absolutely everything. Dark Souls Master, it's all good. You don't have to mention that in chat. It's okay.
What is he doing now? Is he deciding whether or not to ban somebody? What is this concentrated DSP
It
face?
doesn't matter if they're new. It matters if they're HDMI.
And then an ear twitch.
Well, again, why would they give me outdated cables with new tech? Why would
Because they don't care.
sell me a Sony TV that has VRR, HDR, right? All these next, current gen awesome features, and then give me an outdated cable so none of them work, right? How much is the capture card? You can look it up. Hold on.
It's $169.99. As per Agent Proper, he sent me this in the DMs. Very secret DM.
553 Live Gamer Ultra from AverMedia. This is what I'm using now.
Yeah, it's this.
Only 2.1 supports VRR, so you must be good. Okay, yeah, because VRR is enabled for both. So there you go. And again, when you look at the box, it's so odd because it says right here.
I am actually pretty sure his Stream Deck could be used on his Windows. I don't understand how that could be incompatible. I don't think it's that deep. And maybe it is incompatible, but I mean, he didn't even try and put it in and test it. But we're testing this shit because it actually helps him.
It says on the box,
Makes everything better for him, so he can play games at a better refresh rate, dude.
It says on the box, it only has an HDMI 2.0 cable. So how could I have VRR working then? And it is working. I don't get it. Both consoles said VRR was enabled, but it claims this is a 2.0 cable.
Okay, man, shut the fuck up. We're done with this. Aren't we just doing a podcast, a chill, interactive, fun thing, type of thing? Come on, get this out of here.
Maybe the box is wrong.
The box is wrong, yes.
I'm reading it right now. It says it was the capture device, a Type-C to Type-A cable, HDMI 2.0 cable, and a quick guide.
Oh no, he gave him the wrong cable.
VRR enabled then. And it definitely is, because as you saw...
Okay, then it doesn't matter.
The screen tearing's gone on.
If it works, shut up and move on.
Definitely it's working. So maybe it's a myth. Maybe you don't need HDMI 2.1 for VRR. Cable from the console to the TV is HDMI. No. There's a cable going from the console to the capture device.
No. Oh my god, how much I hate this when he goes, no. It's so fucking condescending. From this guy who knows nothing about anything. You look at his office and it's just a bunch of cables all over the place. And a bunch of dust everywhere. It's insane. And then he's gonna tell you what is actual factual and stuff. This guy who can't figure out anything. Who's just wiping grease off his face all day.
The device. Then,
okay, so the Stream Deck only works on Windows 10 and above. So, okay. Thank you for the information.
Going from the device.
Because I didn't know.
That's the one that came with the TV.
So he just has a Stream Deck sitting there all in a box and everything, and he's not going to use it at all.
VRR would not work, and it's working because we've solved the screen tearing.
That's a guy who loves streaming.
So I don't know. I don't get it. See what tech is so fucking weird? I don't want to mess with this shit half the time. I just want to touch it. I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole because you never know what's going to work.
Then why bother?
They lie about shit?
Yeah, they lie.
Like it says, where's the system requirements? Here. Yeah, see? Interface 3.1 Type-C. I have a 10-year-old PC that has USB 3.0. I don't think it's 3.1. So why does this capture device work?
Bro, because you're annoying as fuck.
It's a 10-year-old PC.
And if it didn't work, you would call him on the phone and call him idiots. Just like, give it up. Like, why are we having this? Why does he need to be like, they actually lied to him when everything is working, right? And again, even when you think he might be perfectly satisfied with everything and everything is great, he finds something to bitch about that's not even like relevant to anything that is happening. Because they said something on the box.
Solutions. Operating system requirement. Windows 10. Or 11. I'm using Windows 8.1. Still works fine.
So Windows 8.1, the end of life was January 10th, 2023. So of course, they're not going to put it on the box that it's supported because it's reached the end of support, which means that you should probably move on so you can have actual support for your operating system and you're not vulnerable to attacks and other malicious style trolling and activity, right? So of course, they're not going to put it on the box on a product that is relatively new. They're going to put the latest system on it because you're not supposed to be using Windows 8.1.
And it tells you what hardware you need.
Why won't he upgrade Windows? Because he's incompetent and he's lazy and he's trash. And he's a boomer. Which means that he's terrified that once he clicks the upgrade button, it might break everything. And then he won't be able to stream for like a week because it's DSP.
30 frames, which is the limit of this thing, on stream. I could do 4K 60 frames on my TV. So it's working. That's the maximum available, and it's still...
Hey, big ups Movie Sign, who actually gives us the lore, the technical style lore. So USB 3.1 is backwards compatible to 3.0. So that's why it works. There we go.
Not give you support if it doesn't
there we go.
They don't want to list it in the specs. Ah. Yeah, I lucked out.
Okay, can you say something? Or we're just waiting for somebody to tell you?
I did.
Yeah, just repeating himself.
All right, well, this is going to be interesting today. Hopefully everything works right?
Oh man, I'm so over this podcast. This cannot end fast enough. I am in complete disbelief and shock that he spent like an hour and now he's just gone again. He spent an actual hour fucking around with shit and playing people in Street Fighter just to see if it works. And now he's just gone. He left. He has left us, you guys.
Turn the Xbox back on.
And now you gotta turn the Xbox on, and now we gotta fuck around some more. This dude, it never ends with him. It's an endless cycle of nonsense. We gotta test if everything is still working. Why?
Shall we? That was a heck of a podcast.
Wait, what?
A fast one because we
Wait, a fast one? This is like a 20-minute podcast. We just read through some Twitter articles and then gave up some fucking shout-outs, and this is it?
Sweet. HDR on. So good.
Yeah, I don't mean he's a boomer. When I say he's a boomer, he's got the boomer mentality, not the actual baby boomer generation. It's a different thing. It's a different thing.
I guess we'll end the podcast, shall we? That was a heck of a podcast. That was a fast one because we were tech testing.
Because quote-unquote boomers are infamous for acting exactly like him, being terrified of technology and upgrading, and being completely closed-minded to any kind of improvement, basically. Especially when it comes to technology.
I'll break briefly to use the restroom, and then we're going to try multiverses.
Yeah, go take a shit, you fucking idiot. Go take a fucking fat dump and be gone. Because I'm going to be fucking gone. I'm fucking sick. I'm actually sick. I got pissed off. This shitty ass fucking free stream. We didn't get anything. We didn't get anything.
All right. Let's
go fuck yourself. I'm out. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm sorry if this was a disappointing one because it was for me. He literally ruined my stream by extension. He's that miserable. So yes, I hope he has the best time anybody's ever had in fucking Street Fighter. And fuck him. Go frick himself and get out of here. Thanks guys for watching. See you next time. Peace out. Stay bald. And Fall Gout.
Look, another one. Fall Gout.
And Yong out.